What is To Be or RPG? That is the question. And the answer is we're a group of professional actors that plays a regular Dungeons & Dragons campaign to the benefit of the Classical Theater Company here in Houston, Texas. The Classical Theater Company is the only professional theater company in the entire state of Texas that solely produces year-round classical drama. We produce old plays that's 100 years old or older, so everything from the Greeks and Shakespeare up to Oscar Wilde and George Bernard Shaw and the early modern playwrights. And we do it, as I said, to the benefit of the Classical Theater Company, which is a non-profit organization. If you want to donate to the Classical Theater Company, which is, of course, the entire reason that we do this, aside from having fun and helping to entertain you, you can do so by going below in our Twitch channel to our, down below, the information below will have our link to Classical Theater Company's PayPal, or you can go directly to classicaltheater.org. That's classicaltheater.org. And you can make a donation directly through their website if you would like. Now, you can do so now during our episode if you're watching us live. And if you do that and you follow us here on Twitch, you will be entered to win a piece of artwork by our very own Mark Alba of the entire party of To Be or RPG, all of the merely players. Here on some awesome holographic paper, a really cool print. We will send that to you if you follow us and to donate to Classical Theater Company during this episode. If you are listening to this, say, on a podcast sometime down the road, or you're watching us on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/tobeorrpg, and we are on all of your favorite podcast platforms. You can just look for To Be or RPG. You will find us there. You can still donate. If you go to classicaltheater.org, your donation at any point, whether it is on Friday this week, or 10 Fridays from now, or a Friday sometime in 2035, we would love to have you there for that. So please consider donating to Classical Theater Company. As I say, it's the whole reason that we do this. I am JJ Johnston. I am your Dungeon Master for To Be or RPG. I am also the Executive Artistic Director of the Classical Theater Company. And I want to welcome you all. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Yay. Hey, the cast is here.
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Right, we are back from... Oh boy, we are back after a hiatus. We were back. We had a little Halloween episode last time. If you missed it, we had a very special guest, the lovely Miss Carmina Vavra, and she was around for a couple episodes of our this what is between our seasons, our epilogue for Act 1. So awesome, dudes. How are y'all doing? It's been a while. There's been some holidays.
Today's episode brought to you by The Boys and Elissa.
That's right.
Yeah, we are down one Brittany Bush, who sends her regrets today. So it is indeed The Boys and Alyssa.
The Boys and the Bear.
Cheers.
Boys and the Bear.
I like
Brittany.
The Boys and the Bear.
The
Boys and Bears.
Is it bad? It's bad to tell someone get me a drink.
Oh, what's crazy? I mean, Brittany's not here, but man, I wish she was, because we all found $20 on our way in, like in the parking lot. That bag
Every
of
one of
cash.
us found $20.
Yeah.
There was a dude who was throwing them out from the sack before. I don't know if y'all saw him.
Was he dressed like a Monopoly man?
Yeah.
Fully.
Yeah.
Head to toe.
But his name was Braden. Really
Braden.
Weird. With a Y.
Wouldn't have guessed. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
But not where you would think
Not
the
where
Y
you
would
think.
go.
No,
It's
not where you
before
think
the
the Y would go.
Madison.
So what have y'all been up to? What's going on? What's happening?
Well, much to the chagrin of the majority of baseball fans out there, the Houston Astros won the World
Bury me in the H.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
I'm gay
indeed.
and don't do sports.
Hey,
That's all right.
But Houston pride. Yeah.
There you go.
but Philadelphia, nice try.
Yeah, it was sweet of them to play.
It was adorable that they
right?
really they participated.
They did. Apologies to
subscriber
anyone
count going down?
who is watching this in the greater Philadelphia area.
Yeah.
So what else? Well, Astros won the World Series. That's obviously big news.
opened a show.
Oh, dang. What show did you open?
The Marriage of Figaro with the Classical Theater Company.
What's that?
Dadgum?
That's this company.
That's
Do a monologue. Act.
no. Somebody's paying me for it. Yeah, we opened our show. We run through, maybe someone can save me, I don't know the date.
November 26th.
November 26th
Yeah.
is when we close. So you can come see matinees on Sunday. You can come see some evening shows on Thursdays.
When's the
Fridays,
industry night?
Saturdays.
The 21st.
This
Monday,
Monday.
You know what?
the
Why don't you just
21st.
drop on by
go ahead.
classicaltheater.org. It's a good place to make a donation, potentially.
God?
I don't know.
And you can find buy purchase
All
tickets or
of
find
the
the production
information.
takes. It's true, absolutely, yeah.
On the internet.
I will say the initial feedback very positive about the show.
Very positive.
Very positive. So indeed, come on down and enjoy at the Deluxe Theater. A good time had by all, for sure.
My show opens Saturday.
Excellent. What show was that?
We are doing the Wickham's Christmas at Pemberley.
Oh,
And I play George Wickham. No wig this time.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
He exited the wig, so
Yeah.
you don't have to.
All
suffer through that like I did.
natural,
All
baby.
natural, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
nice.
there's another show going on, another Christmas show, but I forget the name of it.
yeah.
So they were, when they were, deciding your costume, they said, no wiggle.
No, yeah. Well, no.
Don't wig him.
Don't wig him. Don't wig him.
Brandon, turn it off. Turn it
Don't
off.
wig him.
We're not even. We haven't even started yet.
That was
man.
a group
Come on.
effort.
I gotta warm up. It's been a
We're
while.
just easing into it.
As well, Catastrophic Theater, another local theater in Houston, opens They Don't Move, which I am proud to say that I'm a part of that production, opens this Friday. You can come and buy tickets at the door or purchase online, I believe. Don't ask me where, but we're at the Match, and tickets are pay what you can. So come on through if you've got some time this Friday, or anytime.
And our very own Brandon Hernsberger is in Christmas Carol.
Brandon Hernsberger, who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Wow, look at those
Give him the chops. Give him the chops.
Hey, JJ.
Yeah.
Carmina says she'll bring Blake a wig.
No, I have two wigs in my costume bag, and they're both a no-go. No lace fronts for me.
Well, we have received news via the chat that Carmina Vavra will provide Blake a wig.
Yeah,
So-
no, we don't. Yeah, we don't need to put that
don't
on
miss.
anyone.
That
Also-
face is going naked this time.
Yeah.
Right?
Before we get too far away from Brandon, I just want to say he's earned his chops. I mean, like, he's been working on this.
God. God in heaven. This is
That's
brutal.
what people tune in for. We can't leave those behind.
Oh, and, my birthday's on Wednesday.
I thought that was a joke. It's really
Ripe old age of 24.
The big
Hey.
3-2.
Times each other. You'll get close to what I'm getting to.
Wait.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do for your birthday?
I don't know. Like, I have a real hard time with birthdays trying to figure out what I want to do.
Dave and Buster's.
Eat and play combo.
No bad ideas in
That's a
brainstorming.
Saturday night for me.
I might just want to build some Lego. Like,
Ooh.
Andrew, you said 3 and 2 times together, so you're 6?
Yeah.
well,
Well,
I'm like 5.5. I'm almost 6.
Almost
Wednesday,
6.
you'll be.
Am I red yet?
Well, the good news is what you could do is you could put on To Be Your RPG in the background and watch it in the background while you build some Lego.
And stop when I'm like making my jokes and go, oh man,
Classic.
great!
Oh, man.
How long's the next hiatus again? I might need a break.
Right. So yeah, well, awesome, yeah, cool beans. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Early birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ronan.
I got
cheers,
nothing against
no cheers for
what
Mark.
I'm doing for my birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy Horse Day.
There you go.
Happy birthday.
But I'd like to toast with water, so.
Well, there you go. Shall we?
with the crackers?
Shall we get started? Huh? How about that?
Let's go.
Little Dungeons
Shane.
and Dragons. Excellent. Your brave band of misfit heroes, having recently been dubbed the Merely Players by their brief companion, the great detective Sherilyn Holmes, have been quite busy of late, righting wrongs in the bustling town of Verena. They thwarted the plans of the cult of the dark goddess Zorin, who had hoped to bring ruin upon Margrave Henry Bolingbroke's house, the town, and the whole North March region of the Lorne Empire. The Merely players had barely had a chance to catch their breath when they were inadvertently dragged into a murder mystery where they were originally considered suspects in the murder of local actor Ramsay Humford. The renowned detective Sherrilyn Holmes and her trusty dwarven sidekick Drawn Wattsmith teamed up with a group to solve the murder, and after a whirlwind investigation, learned that the murderer was the longtime nemesis of Holmes's Sebastian Moran. He had been in the employ of the Baroness Lena Underwell, the patron to the Greenfriars Theatre, rival to the Goose, where the victim Ramsay Humford had been starring in the new play Rise and Conquer. The Baroness was now in custody for her involvement in the plot, and your party finally has a moment to sit and relax. It's the next morning, on a late spring day. Holmes and Wattsmith had already hit the road, heading south towards the town of Illyrian. Apparently some rumors of a large ghostly hound preying on victims on the nearby heaths had need of their services. Oh my God. Your group, sitting at their favorite booth in the tap room of the Broken Leg Gang, is finishing a breakfast of fried eggs and beans when a young lad wearing the colors of House Bolingbroke, purple and black, arrives at your table. The gangly, pubescent boy reaches into a satchel and pulls out a letter, sealed with the raven of House Bolingbroke. Are you the Merely players?
Oh, we're players, all right. Yeah, no, we them.
I have
For yourself, yeah.
I have a message for Mr. Tomas Exeter for you.
Oh, no. Let the boy read.
Why don't you read
Let
it
the
out
boy
loud
read it.
for us?
Yes, go ahead. You can work on your confidence.
I'm not permitted to open this.
Here, I got it. I got it.
Oh no, there you
What
go.
if we open it and then you read it?
Yeah, I was about to do that.
We can read.
Yeah, you have such a charming voice. We want to hear.
Oh, okay. To the Merely players.
Good.
His Lordship, the Margrave Henry Bolingbroke, as he had mentioned in the wake of the dire events 2 days prior, has granted you a long-abandoned tower and modest surrounding lands south of Verena, as a show of thanks for your travails in his behalf. I will send a page this afternoon at 1 o'clock to the Broken Leg Inn. He will have the deed to the property and guide you to it. Ever yours, Tomas Exeter.
Well
Very
done.
good. Yeah.
Very nice work.
Get the boy a drink.
Couldn't have
Oh
read it.
no,
sorry,
I can't die. I'm on duty.
What?
Are you the page?
It was.
Oh no, I'm just a messenger.
Okay.
The page out of what?
How about a tip? Can I? And I
Oh,
flip
you're
him-
very kind. I wouldn't turn that down.
I'll flip him a silver piece.
Oh my, that's lovely. Thank you so much. You're a very fancy lady to be having all this silver.
Whoa, watch your words here, boy.
I'm just breathing heavily.
Her mug's fogging up.
Okay, well, it was a pleasure to read that for you.
Didn't catch your name, sir.
But thesis.
Thesis?
My name is. Yes, thesis.
All right. Very good.
All right, Thesis.
Thank you,
All right,
Thank you
Thesis.
for reading.
Thank you, and thank you for the silver. You're very generous. And he turns and leaves.
What a charming, wonderful fellow. I'm sure he is popular amongst all his friends.
Yes, very much so. Has anyone seen Vanilla yet?
Oh.
I think she weren't feeling well. She got up late last night and kind of snuck out the room. I haven't seen her since.
Oh. Oh.
I knew I heard the seagulls
Cawing.
I don't know.
No, Delric, I think she's having sex. I think that's what it is.
That's what I meant.
She might be spending the day, I don't know, doing her own thing.
Yeah.
Who
That's
knows?
fine.
But
I encourage that. It's good for her.
I would like to see this tower. You know, that's personally what I would like to do today.
No,
I would
agree.
too.
Take a stock of what we got.
We can. Does the tower already have a name, or can we name it because it's ours now?
Delric is not naming this tower.
Oh, I like
Sure,
this
we get
idea.
to
We can
name
I'm
name it.
willing to accept ideas. Go on. Well, we have to see it first.
Yeah,
Its texture,
maybe
its form.
it'll inspire
Yes,
us with the
yes.
name. It'll come to us as
Could
we
we call it Power?
The tower.
of
Of
power.
I don't like saying that in my dialect. Makes me very self-conscious.
Tower of Doom.
Tower of power. Where is it?
We're
there's
going to find out.
A
'cause
page is coming at 1. What?
Did you not hear the letter that the page?
Oh,
just
I
read?
heard it. I don't know
Is
if I
that God
understood it.
speaking?
I would just like to say I made an entire prop that then I read myself. So I mean, I could have just written that in the script.
I've been keeping track of these.
Well,
I've
that's
been
good.
collecting them.
Well, good. Well, I'm
We can make that
glad.
a prize for our viewers, prop. Yeah.
Well, I already kind of fucked one up, so don't.
Well, so we have to wait around for 1 o'clock for a page. Should we just stay here?
Just get shit faced until he gets here.
Just slammed.
Happy Jack, play some music. If you're
Happy
not
Jack's
already.
not here at the moment. It is still early. It's a little early for Happy Jack.
I would actually also
know.
like to buy some throwing stars or something. I would like to buy like
You're just
another
thinking
lance.
of
or
killing
something.
people right now?
You know,
Just in
what do
case.
you
Well,
think
I've got-
about when you wake up in the morning? Is that not what you?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, all right. But
private.
it might be worth it to go to the armourer or something, and I would like to get a lance, a javelin. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Sure.
Some armor would be
Sounds
nice.
alright.
I've got some money.
We do have plenty of money.
Got $6. What's a dollar? I'm sorry.
A dull hair?
Dull hair.
A dull hair.
Oh, you know what we haven't done?
What?
You know, they've been trying to open that play, Rise and Conquer.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe I heard somebody say they were going to do it, but I can't remember who.
Good thing no one wrote it down.
Yes, I don't know. I don't recall anything from last.
Oh, I think it might
the
be
night
Delric
before.
then.
Oh no, I don't. An actor's nightmare. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should go visit the theatre and see what's going on over there.
Oh, that might be all right. Checking on.
Do a little.
Buy some shit, watch some shit.
We did capture a murderer. We might just go bask in that glory. They might, you know.
I like that.
All right, hold on. That's a lot of things to do.
That's a lot on the table right now.
What?
All right, we should go shopping. Do you want to see the Tower of Power?
We need to be around for 1 o'clock
Oh,
here
1 o'clock,
at the
yeah.
Broken Leg Inn.
Oh, right.
We have to
that's
be here
right,
at
that's
1.
Right,
When all
that's
the
right.
clock-
I keep on forgetting.
So we can go do one thing and then return to find the directions of Tower of Power. Tower of Power.
what else can we buy? What else should we get?
A butler.
A butler would be genius for the
I've
Tower
never
of
had
Power.
one before.
Where's that boy that just came by? Let's go get him.
Thesis.
He says,
This is our butler.
Where would one buy? Is there like a butler store?
We don't
Where
buy
do you
a
go
butler.
buy a butler?
You don't buy butlers.
Are you sure
you
there's no
hire,
store
you
for
hire
it?
butlers.
Oh, that's sure.
Maybe we can hire a butler here in the tavern. Let's see if
What about
we're taking applications.
maybe Jeremiah?
Who? Jeremiah. Oh yes, over by the docks.
Jeremiah.
Who?
We met him
Oh, the-
once
was that the-
before
Twice.
day one.
I trust you. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Maybe he.
But
should
he's
work
a
with-
fisherman, isn't he?
Yes, but maybe he's tired of
He's
his
not
job.
really doing much.
Hey, a second act is always possible, any age.
I'd love to hear that voice again.
Yeah.
But we should go shop. Let's
let's
go
go
to the
shopping.
armory. Yes.
Right.
To Wilford No, not Wilford.
Grimley.
Grimley.
No, it is
Grimley.
Wilford.
Wilford Grimley, yeah.
Wilford Grimley,
Mr.
yes.
Grimley's place.
Yes.
Just go stop at a couple places.
Here we go.
Grimley's Sundries.
Everyone leave a copper for tip.
Very nice. You're heading out to Wilford Sundries.
Wilford Sundries.
All right, very good. You head out. It is still pretty early. It is, but it's going to be a clear late spring day, probably a little on the warmer side as the summer is approaching. And you step out onto the cobbled streets in front of the Broken Leg Inn here in the theater district of Verena. You peer across the street and a little shudder goes down your spines as you think of the occurrences of the night before, as the plot unfolded between boxes upstairs at the Greenfriars Theater, and all of the running up and down stairs and running in and out of boxes, and you pass by. There is the opening for Rise and Conquer. There's a big a bill posted outside the theater that has scrawled across it "delayed," postponed. They don't know when it will be opening. They're looking for an Emasculus to star in Rise and Conquer. So you stroll by out of the theater district, and the shops are still being opened. The stalls being stalls being opened. And you head down south into the town square. You can see High Hill with the Margrave's castle atop it there to the west. And you make your way south into the town square, which is, as I say, still kind of sleepily opening up. But you make your way, and you stand now in front of Wilford's Sundries, the little general store run by the gentleman Wilford Grimley.
Remember, the man's diabetic, but it does mean he can eat meat. That's not what diabetic means.
I go in.
You go in. You walk in, and Wilford is there. He's sweeping the floor here in his shop. It is cluttered with all sorts of various odds and ends, bits and bobs, barrels filled with the various items, crates, and there are shelves lined with assorted items, tools and ropes, and all sorts of various things that could be useful here at a general store. Oh.
Hello.
Well, hi there. How are
Hello,
you?
Wilbur.
Good to see you.
I was wondering.
It's Wilford. It's Wilford.
Oh, that's one way to pronounce it. Yeah. I was wondering.
Oh, I see. Well, okay then. All right.
I was wondering today if
Yeah.
you had any what you had in the way of ranged weapons,
Range.
throwing things.
Weapons. Oh, weapons. Well, I don't have too much in the way of weaponry here, but I could probably procure you for your friend. I don't see her here. I'd gotten her some arrowheads, I seem to recall.
Oh, she's a bit.
She's taken to
occupied.
bed today.
Oh, she's having.
She's taken to a bed.
Oh, I see. She's having sex, is she?
Yeah.
How did you know?
Just because he's diabetic doesn't mean he can't talk sense.
The seagulls are very loud. Mine?
Good for her. But yeah, I don't have too much in the way of weaponry. I do have some. I could get you a bow. I got some bows if you're looking for something.
That's not what I'm looking for.
No.
Thank you, though.
Maybe we can swing by.
Well, I'm sorry. I feel like I've disappointed you.
No, that's all right. Anyone else need anything?
Well, Wilford, if we were to do a bulk order of sort of assorted odds and ends for, let's say we were furnishing a tower that would be full of power, do you think you could fill that order?
Powerful tower.
A power tower?
A power tower. Things that one would have in a tower of power.
I see. Well, I don't know if I have anything that is powerful enough for you, but I could potentially, I could probably provide you with a few things. Some odds and ends, some bits and bobs. Heard that somewhere before. Yeah. But yeah, no, I could probably come up with something for you.
All right. Well, I think we'll swing back through if.
Sure.
once,
Yeah.
once
Just let me know what how much you need or something, and I could fill an order for you.
You build furniture?
Well, I could
Is there a
little things
furniture
here and
maker
there.
in town?
You could find. There's a woodworkers here. They could
Woodwork.
and they'd be able to.
He's looking for a shades.
Oh, yeah.
You need someone who knows how to work a lathe for your chaise.
That's right.
That's a woodworking tool.
I
in
don't
case
get it.
That didn't land.
Game question: is a heavy crossbow a simple weapon?
No, I don't believe it is.
All right.
Well, Wilford, thank you. I think we're going to check in with Ungrak to look for something throwable, yeah?
Oh, that was his name, Ungrak, yeah.
Yeah, let's go
yes,
check out
Ungrak.
Ungrak. I mean, let's go talk to Ungrak.
You and the big boy, huh?
Oh, I mean, goddamn, look at him. He's working all day.
So no one else wants anything?
So
It's okay, thanks.
So just
I promise.
you don't need nothing.
Do you sell jerky?
Jerky, yeah, rations. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
have some
actually.
rations.
All right, how many days of rations would you like?
How much are rations?
Ooh, we should research.
Well, how much do you?
How much are they?
All right.
4 hours later.
I like a man with a full beard, so I'll cut you a deal. Yeah, I'll give you a week's worth of rations for we'll call it 5 silver.
Sounds great.
Do you have any shields?
Shields. I got a couple little things that you could use as a shield, but nothing proper shield. You might go to the blacksmith, Ongruk Gale. Yeah, he's just south here in the town
All
square.
right.
Would
Yeah.
the general store sell good berries?
Good
Is
berries.
that a thing?
Well, they only sold bad
Well, I've got-
berries. Ha ha!
Oh man. Sure. Y'all give me a headache. It's too early in the morning for this. So yeah, no, I get you. We don't have we got like dried berries, like
Like
dried
part of
fruits
the
and stuff.
rations.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Fantasy
Raisins are nature's candy.
What kind of candy have you
some.
been eating? What the fuck?
How much is a week of rations per se?
Well, I just sold them to you for 5 silver.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, if I were just keeping an inventory and I was in my head dividing that up, is that 3 per day?
One ration would probably suffice a man
day.
for a day.
So that's 7
Or a
rations.
woman for a day.
Okay.
Yeah, probably
All
so.
right. All right, thank
No
you.
non-binary representation. I see. Sorry.
Well, if you're non-binary, it lasts longer.
I've got a question.
All right.
Oh yeah. What can I do for you?
What's some of the weirdest shit you've got here?
Good question.
Weirdest stuff I got here. Well,
One of a
Sell. To
cut.
sell.
I got this rash. It's been there for a couple-
No, ration.
Ration.
Oh, sorry.
Some of the more interesting items, one of a kind of things you've got.
I see. Yeah. Well, I got he's jumbling through some stuff behind the counter, he's clinking things, tossing a few things, clinking around there in the back. Well, I do have this. He pulls it out. It's some basically like mountain climbing gear. It's got some pitons and and a hand axe and a lot of nice looking rope. That's kind of all fashioned into like leather bound like webbing basically. So you would. He's like, well, I got this. This is pretty rare. Stuff like this doesn't come through too often.
I'm married to the power of jumping, so that's not really.
Oh,
something I
all
need.
right.
I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at. Can you explain that to me?
Sure, yeah. Well, this is some gear you could use for, say, if you were mountaineering or spelunking.
Okay.
Well, I'd rather
that
just
would've
use like a
come in
towel
handy.
or something.
Can we roll for foreshadowing?
And you could it would
Behoove someone.
if you were to have this gear, you would be well served to utilize it while performing those actions.
How much?
We'll see. I'd say 25 silver for the whole lot of it.
That
Could I walk over and pick it up and see how
Wait a minute.
We could climb the Tower of Power.
Could you do for 20? Because I already bought the 5 rations. 22.
We did save the town from murder.
Make a persuasion check. So roll a die 20
Actually,
and
we
add
didn't
your persuasion
prevent
modifier.
his murder
please.
or anything like that.
They were gonna poison the well.
No, the well stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did do that.
It's been a long week.
3 days.
13.
Modified 13? I'll do 24.
All right.
I could get this one, actually. Could I walk over and see how heavy it is?
You go pick it up. The whole thing altogether, it's about 15 pounds.
Yeah, I could get this one brought in if you want.
You're probably better at climbing. I mean, I'm pretty heavy.
Is that why you want it?
Well,
Big boy's got
I
a
think
climb.
you would benefit most from it with your athleticism.
That makes it a good idea.
I hand him over the however many he just said.
24 gold pieces.
24 gold pieces.
She throws out a pile, and we're all like, hold on, we gotta
count that.
I don't know,
Silver
you'll
was
figure it out.
for the rations.
Money means nothing thing.
I heard silver.
He did say
initially.
silver.
You said
did
silver.
say originally.
Did I?
Yeah,
You
you
said
did.
25
So
silver.
sorry.
Roll the
I'm
tape.
not throwing out the gold.
No, roll that tape back.
I should. I'll take it.
Sorry about that. I meant to say gold. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
Okay.
gold.
Yeah. Are you still down with it?
Well, I thought it was gold the whole time. So.
Okay, great.
Freaking consumerism.
The DM saved by an unintelligent character. Okay. You notice I said character, by the way.
Boom,
not player.
roasted. All right. All right, thank you.
Oh, no problem. And best of luck for all the spelunking and mountaineering you're sitting to do.
How did you know we were going to go spelunking and mountaineering?
Do you even know what spelunking is?
No, I don't.
I'll tell you when you get older. Let's try.
Oh, one of
He's
those.
doing it right now.
You head back out into the square. Well, all right. Well, let me know when you want with your tower. And then he closed the door behind him. and you head back out into the town square, which is a little more active now. Some folks are out there.
Isn't there the chicken cart with the kebabs?
The kebab cart, yes.
There is, yes.
Yes.
Let's grab one.
All right.
Yeah.
Grab some kebabs.
It's just a
I love a
snack.
kebab.
We just ate.
What time is it? Last looking up in the
Ronan.
sky.
What time is it? Well,
That's like 4 years.
It's just right around 9 a.m. at this point.
All right, still early. We might as well get a
Bastards didn't
snack
let me
right after
sleep in.
a post-breakfast snack.
I was sick all night last night.
That's true.
I lost a lot.
Well, it's right next to Oral's Florals.
You know what?
We'll head over there.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Smith.
Ungrak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ungrak.
Oh, yeah.
And if we're feeling,
Can you calm your boner down? Like, no, I didn't.
in the middle of the town.
Oh, no, my leather armor was riding.
Oh, right.
Pull it
Yeah,
down.
yeah. So Ungrak.
Ungrak. Ongruk. Ungrak. So you
I'm doing all right, thank you.
head across south across the town square, and indeed you can hear ting ting of the of Ungrak's hammer banging on the anvil, and you walk into the low shop. You can see as you're walking out, you can see the gouts of black smoke rising from the forge behind the building. And you walk in, and there are numerous similar. There are barrels filled with various little odds and ends, horseshoes and other metal goods here.
Hot saws and horseshoes.
You got it. And the from behind the curtain comes the young lad, his apprentice, the little scrawny half-elf boy, comes humbling out. Hi, you're hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
Morning.
Hello, lad.
How are you?
Morning, mate.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm looking for some throwing weapons. Like I would look like a javelin and something like that.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
those in stock.
Oh, well, sure. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, not a problem. And he's got this little waif of a fair-haired boy goes walking over to the there's a barrel in the corner that has numerous javelins sticking out. Yeah, well, you can take your pick, take a look. We take your favorite. Sure, yeah, no problem.
Ooh, I'll take my favourite. I'd pick out my favourite favourite javelin. And then also, do you have any throwing hand axes I could...
Oh, yeah, you betcha. He goes and he's shuttling some things. As he's like moving stuff around back there, he doesn't
fiber.
he doesn't seem like a beefy lad in any way. So he comes out and thunk, and puts two razor sharp looking hand axes there on top of the countertop. What else can I get for you?
I think for everyone's sake, this will be it. Is Ungrak around, by the way?
Oh yeah. Sure. Would you like to speak to him?
Yeah, sure. I'd like to ask him a question. Actually.
Okay. Just a minute. He disappears through the leather curtain, and before too long, the hammering stops, and Ungrak comes out. The huge half-orc man pushes the curtain aside. He's massive, 6.5 feet tall, tusks rising out from his lower jaw. What is it you want?
Hi, Ungrak. How you doing?
Doing all right.
So, I actually was curious. You ever been over to the Boar's Head Tavern before?
Have I been to the Bull's Head?
You've been back there?
I've been several times, yes.
You know they've got fighting down there. You
Well,
ever
yeah, the
seen one
pit.
of those? Yeah,
Oh
the
no,
pit.
Cree, no.
Do you know anything about that? How do we get involved in that or anything like that?
Oh, you?
Ooh.
Or anyone?
Ungrak, my sweet muscly man.
Don't even.
Cree can handle her own.
All right. Well, fair enough, I suppose. What I'd say is, if you just go on right down there and just talk to Mistress Quickly, and she'll hook you up. I'm sure quite.
Mistress Quickly.
Yeah, Mistress Quickly. She runs the joint. Quickly. Like fast.
Oh, all right.
Fastly,
Well,
like quickly.
So the
Quigley.
Tusk's addiction
Thought he was
difficult.
Quigley the old time.
Is there anything else you want to talk me about?
You ever?
Last time you were in here, the little one, she had lots of nasty things to say about me. Now you're coming talking about
Now
my
she's
stuff.
doing lots of nasty things.
Can I get my sword sharpened? Do you
Sure.
sharpen
No,
the
that's no
sword?
problem.
How much is that?
He takes a look at it. That's pretty nice work. Whoever did this. I do 5 copper. I could have it sharpened for you in a jiffy. Anything else?
How much are the weapons?
No, so you how many javelins did you select?
Just one.
Just the one. You're
you gonna get the hand axe?
Well, 1 javelin, but 2 hand axes.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm looking up the things. Oh, there we go. I'd sell a whole lot to you for 3 gold.
All right. And I pull out 3 what I think are my gold hour and I hand them over.
Okay. He takes the 3 gold. All right. Thank you very much.
It's like a button and
Yeah.
like a rock and an acorn.
That's a good rock.
It's the diamond.
Be good to that rock.
I've had this shield for a while, but I'm looking for a sturdier shield, something a little stronger, maybe.
No. What sort of shield do you want? A wall shield? What kind of shield are you looking for?
A more enhanced shield.
An enhanced shield. I don't quite know what that means, but like how big a shield are you talking about here?
It's not the size that matters. It's
Wow.
Well, it's something rather
It
important.
does matter, actually. Yes.
Sorry, I was not clear. My tusks might have been in the way.
One with possible magical properties.
Oh, I do not have any magical items here for your purchase, I'm afraid. I can, however, make you some excellent fine weaponry and armor if that is if you are so inclined to purchase.
I do have a mace. What do you think of this mace?
It looks like it has never been used a day in its existence.
Thank you.
It seems to be in peak form.
Unlike Delric.
Yes, that's right.
Wait, is that the one that looks like...
What's that? I believe someone's calling me outside. I'm going to go now.
That
All
one
right.
doesn't really exist.
I'm looking for some armor.
Armor. Oh, yeah. Well, what sort of armor are you looking for, my tiefling friend?
Something that makes me not as weak as a stick of butter.
Something, so you want some sort of plate armor or leather armor? What sort of armor are you looking for?
I guess this is a game question.
Yes.
If I do like a metal armor plate, is that going to make my speed
I do
lower?
not believe you are proficient in that.
I'm not, but will it do anything if I get some?
You will be hindered in many things if you try to wear armor that you are not proficient in.
Can I at least get like a fun T-shirt or something?
I went to Ungrax and all I got was this damn shirt.
I believe
Leather.
a shield, right?
No. Now you're
Most
asking game
classes
questions.
have
Do you have
at least a shield.
Do you have light armor already? You know?
No, I ain't got shit. I don't know why I said it like that.
I think you might.
You can wear leather armor.
Okay. I don't have to be proficient in that kind of shit.
Sold my
I don't
leather
think
armor.
so. Question mark?
I remember we mentioned speaking about armor and proficiencies, so I don't know if that is a thing.
Honestly.
What does medium armor start with dexterity? Is it a 14? Or a 13?
I think it's
I'm looking up right now. Meanwhile, donate to Classical Theatre Company.
Yes.
Now's the time.
You can do so by clicking on the link that I think is over there.
I think it's here.
Or you'll find it.
You need to
It's
be
probably
proficient
easier
in
for you
light
to find
armor.
it.
Damn.
And if you
Or
haven't
medium armor or
purchase tickets
heavy
to see
armor.
Marriage of
So no
Figaro
armor
running
for
until
no armor for Texas.
November 26th.
November
Think so.
26th.
I said it at the same
We can
time.
solve that later if it isn't.
We rehearsed
I
it.
was
What
Theater.
What does medium armor do for AC? It's like a minimum it starts with. Because I believe I'm only wearing light armor at the moment, but I am proficient in medium.
Well, it's depending on the weight of the armor, the type of armor you're wearing, it starts with hide, which is 12 plus your dexterity modifier, through half plate, which is 15 plus your dexterity modifier.
And that's half plate is medium armor.
It is
How much for medium half plate armor?
half plate armor, but you will have disadvantage on stealth in half plate armor.
You
Join the club.
I like to be seen.
You also can slide yourself and say, I'm not.
That's right.
So what's the question?
Purchase for half medium or half plate armor.
So you're for half plate armor, are you?
Extra
medium is what they called me in
small.
college.
So
We're already so bad at
you do seem pretty fancy, but I will say, since you've been a good customer so far, I'll give you a bit of a deal. It'll be 550 gold pieces for a suit of half plate armor.
Holy moly,
I do have that weird rock still.
No, it's my favourite rock. I wouldn't part with this for nothing. I pull it out.
Not even like an acorn.
And I start petting it.
How about
Signing
we bargain for a bit with me? We have recently come to obtain a tower.
We're not selling the tower.
No, not selling the tower. We have advertising space.
Oh, I thought he was going to take out a loan on it.
Right?
Tower.
Imagine the name of your stores and all your wares on the side of a tower of power.
It's a very powerful tower.
Make a persuasion
tower.
check at disadvantage.
I'll take it.
Please roll high. This will be
I hope
so
that this will be so sweet.
I didn't smell before I came.
Nope.
How's a 9?
A 9. That does not interest me whatsoever.
Not in the least.
Not even in the slightest bit, I'm afraid.
What if I say it?
Now, bat eyes at him.
What if I wore an advertisement on the back of my hat? What if it said on my half plate your name? So it's always maybe like a symbol, like a check mark, or maybe 3 dashes.
Yeah, for $8.
Just advertise your work, and that will possibly bring you more business. It'll pay for itself.
It'd be like a letter jacket.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, I tried.
Ongrak, you seem like you do a brisk business among big, strong warrior types, but you know who you haven't got the market cornered on is skinny, scrawny weaklings, and you know he is a hero to. Skinny, scrawny weaklings.
That's right.
Put your name on his armour, and there you go. You've got a whole new market there, demographic.
Let you tattoo his
what have
ass
you.
as well.
You may make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
All right. Those stakes for me are a little low. I won't lie to you.
I'm so nervous.
You should be.
3.
I must say, that is the worst idea I've ever heard in my entire
Oh,
life.
pretty
I'm
good,
afraid.
actually. I don't know. Well,
That's pretty
all right,
good if
well.
that's the worst.
I don't think
Each
you know
their
the
own.
power of advertisement, but I understand. Maybe another time.
Perhaps.
500.
Perhaps not.
Billy, you're going to shoot your shot.
Oh, well, Ungrag, maybe come by, check out the tower. You can check out our tower.
Okay, I think it's time we go. Thank you for your business. Get the fuck out of
Playing
here.
the long game.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Be sure to visit the tower.
Give me just a moment on your sword. I will sharpen it. Be back a moment.
Can you have a doofer for the time being? Because you never know we might run into.
I mean, this takes
It'll take just a minute. I'll be right back.
We'll wait
Do for
outside.
a minute.
He disappears in the back, and you hear the grinding wheel turning, and the sword being run along the wheel.
What's the name of the chap who runs the store? Anyone remember?
Chap.
Hey, chap. Hey, little chap. You ever thought about being a butler?
You're talking to the young half-elf boy.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna be a blacksmith, just like Angruk.
All right, okay. Good for you. I just thought
He
maybe
tries to puff his chest out as
you were
much as humanly
considering a
possible.
career change.
Half elf.
Maybe you want
possible.
to see the world or a tower of power.
But Smith
Oh,
is a
you
fine
can't go
job.
around saying that.
Oh, right, no.
legally we should find someone older.
Okay. All right, well, good luck to you.
Workman's laws or something
Yeah,
like
this
that.
maybe this
Well,
is
he's
a family.
working.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
A few minutes later, Angruk comes back and hands you back your grim blade, and it is indeed sharpened to a razor sharp edge.
You have band-aids. Oh God! I did it again.
Anything else I can do for you?
Just come by the tower, maybe once or twice. Might have a couple odd jobs we could use your help with.
All right, well, you can hire me for that if you're so inclined, and you let me know ways I can provide for you for an appropriate fee.
Oh, I can find
Sure.
appropriate
Excellent.
ways.
Yes.
All right, I leave. I immediately walk out.
Texas just turns and leaves.
Nope.
All right. Good day to you.
Toodaloo.
And he heads back. He heads back.
I look directly into the sun to see what time it is.
You are momentarily blinded because that's a
feeling
terrible
alright
idea.
today?
If you're watching this or listening to this, please do not ever look directly into the sun. It's very bad for you.
It's a good idea you can do once.
Listen, children.
Judging by the angle of the sun and gauging.
My understanding of geometry.
It's about 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, it's been 15 minutes.
What's the magical store in the Elven district?
Oh, Bits, Brews, and Beyond?
Yes.
Yeah.
Julius's shop? I don't know.
Did we get our money back?
We did. Also, I don't know if I trust Julius. Not because he's a bad guy, just that he's kind
Not
of...
really a good guy.
He doesn't think it all the way through, you know? He's sort of like,
I think he's
bestow
dedicated.
curse? No, he's bestow purse? Like, who the fuck makes that mistake?
But he is the
They're
only-
not even close in the
But
alphabet.
he's the only person in town that does magical items.
I think he's dedicated to his craft, but that's about the only thing he respects. Maybe.
Magical items are just scrolls.
Thixis, is he the only person who has magical items?
Do I look like a town map to you?
Should we go find a town
Does
map?
this town have a scrolls and bowls?
Scrolls, bowls, and automatrolls?
We could ask around. Where are we standing? Are the people around?
Let's go to the kebab stop.
You're standing now in front of. You're in the south end of the town square and looking across it. Where would you like to go?
I point at someone and I say, "You there!"
You point at the nearest person. It is a very old man who is just like making his way along.
Cree, be gentle.
Hi, my name's Kreelanov. What's yours? What's your name? What's your name?
My name.
I think he's daft.
No, is your name a name?
What? That's
Oh, just my look. I picked the only daft one.
My name.
Yes.
My name.
Yes, sir.
Oh! Ah! I didn't understand what you said at first. It's just, I'm hard of hearing.
As he's talking, can I huddle the group together and go, can we keep him?
We found our butler! Yes! Sir, are you looking for the opportunity of a lifetime?
My name is Nestor.
Nestor.
Nestor Finn.
Nestor Finn.
Nestor Finn.
You got work, Nestor. You're looking for work, maybe.
He looks like he might have 3 teeth left in his head, and about as many hairs on the top of it. Just kind of like
He's perfect.
the sun is bugging up.
Please don't kidnap this old man.
And he's walking with a rather large walking stick. It's work.
Work, Nestor.
I don't know. I'm retired.
Have you ever thought of being an actor?
I've never thought of being an actor.
Yes,
I've
you would
never-
be perfect for the role of a masculus. I'm a director, and I
They're
believe
doing rising character or in the theater.
that's right. And they need a new actor, and you could be the one. Imagine the fame and fortune, all the riches you could ever desire.
I can't go 10 minutes without pooping my pants.
Well, what a coincidence! That's exactly what the role requires.
Oh, that huge scene where
The scene where he just
shits
lays it all out on the stage.
I don't know that's for me. You fancy looking.
So you just
Well, I tell you, Nestor, I thought you were the one, but I understand if you can't do it.
I don't know if you don't mind.
Are there any stores in town that sell magical items?
That's why we're talking to him.
You know,
Stores, imagine stores that sell magical items.
yes.
Oh yeah, there's one. There's one. You got to give me a second because I got to look. The DM, I got to look at his notes.
What the fuck is he talking about?
He's old.
Pretend.
He's got worlds going crashing in his head.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I don't know.
In the meantime, while Nestor ponders looking into the sky, into the sun.
Trying to remember, I'm going back
Into
through
the
my...
sun these days.
Please take this time
Please
to
eat your
donate to
fiber
the classical
so
theater
you don't make a
company.
mess.
What magical items are you looking for? Just whatever.
Yeah,
Something with a +1.
Something cool.
I got money to spend, and I feel like being broke today. Apparently,
What?
It's only 9:30. Oh god.
9:32.
Drink.
While Nesta's looking, I walk to the kebab place, pay a copper, come back with a kebab.
You do so? Delicious.
Actually, there's a good kebab. Anyone want to buy it?
No, I'm still full from breakfast.
I take it, and I try to take a bite, but it's like the old thing.
You take like all of it except one last bite.
There you go, and I
It's
have
the
the stick
stick
back.
of the stick of the kebab. Ate the whole.
When I left, I asked you if you were hungry. You said no.
Found it.
Now you want mine.
Yeah. You were looking for magic items. Magic items?
magic items, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like,
Items with magic.
now I understand. Now I understand. Yeah, it's
Speak the same language.
You want Colbert's cabinet of curiosities.
are those all spelled with
Colbert
K's?
cabinets of curiosities.
That wouldn't be good for business.
Oh
That's not the same. Cool.
no, that's Kelbert. I wonder if there's a relation.
Colbert or Colbert?
Stephen Colbert.
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 Colbert. Culbert. Colbert's cabinet
Oh,
of
so it is like
curiosities.
Colbert.
Yeah.
If you have a Stephen Colbert impression, JJ, I'm going to be very impressed. Cabinets of Curiosities.
And where is that?
Oh, well, what you gotta do is you gotta head,
All right, we'll find it. Thank you
okay.
very much. And I'll see you at auditions.
Thank you, Nesta.
his eyes go kind of wide for a moment, doesn't respond. He's like, goodbye. And he goes and he starts like leaving very quickly.
Surprisingly fast.
Does
I was gonna give
does
him a
it
piece of
stink all of a
candy.
sudden?
It might.
It has to be a caramel chew because he only has 3 teeth.
That's right.
It was a cinnamon disc.
It melts in his mouth.
I slipped one of those.
Kelbert shuffles off.
An alcohol.
Kelbert. No. Nestor shuffles off.
Feces just falling.
Was that the horse walking by? No, that was Nesta.
Nesta.
You see, when our episodes are irregular like this,
Ah, very good. I get it.
Solid.
no, I was just gonna say we all become fucking idiots.
Solid.
I think
Oh,
like,
no,
I
you-
think you meant like irregular bowels or something.
Yeah, I thought that was
No,
Don't
because
eat your
unlike you
fiber.
bozos, I don't consistently think about shitting my pants.
Hey, he's the one that said it. He made it canon.
Anyway.
JJ's included in the bozos.
Nestor the Messer.
There you go.
Never mind, that got me.
I feel like we're going to see him again one day.
He's going to be the,
I
he's
sure
gonna,
hope
he's
so.
gonna be the villain.
As we pass the cemetery.
Well, I guess we have. I'm sure we have time. It's 9:35.
It's actually 9:25.
No, it's
somehow.
Somehow we went backward.
Yeah, I went backwards when we were talking to
Nesta's a
Nesta.
Time Lord.
Go to the store, JJ.
Sure.
I'm sure there's a kind of a kiosk with a town map that shows that we are here, right? There's one of those.
Like
There's not.
in Shrek.
They should really make one of those. You think that'd be? Really
We should put that in front of our Tower of Power.
Yeah, so that way everyone knows right where they are.
Exactly.
They're here.
Are we still near Wilford's?
Yeah, it's not too far off.
Just teleported to the door.
He's sweeping. Oh, well, what's up? Can I do for you?
Do you know where Colbert's is?
Culbert's Cabinet of Curiosities.
I think that's the one.
Yeah, it's you head north out of here. It's sort of towards the. It's not too far from the. It's in the Elven Quarter. It's in the
Great.
Elven Quarter.
Oh, okay.
Not too far from the Academy of Magics.
Wait a minute.
That's Julius's. It's next to Julius's place, probably.
Okay. All right, thanks.
No problem.
Those bastards never called me. I remember that.
They said they would get in touch, but that's just.
No.
They're not going to get in touch.
No,
is
they're
what
not.
that means.
Not magical boy enough.
It's like a magic trick. They just like disappeared.
Fuck you.
So, could we head over there?
Sure.
Or was that-
You make your way across the town square. north out through the theater district towards the Elven Quarter, where again, indeed, the architecture begins to become slightly more elven and organic quality and look about it.
That tower's got ears.
And less utilitarian. And then you approach the Academy of Magic, which is a large, very like sort of round, squat tower there. And you do everyone make an investigation check, please.
Where's my D20?
All right.
Natural 20.
Nat 20. Nice.
Still looking in the sun.
Still.
14.
Oh,
9.
9.
I got a slutty 20
A slutty 20.
because it's dirty.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, very good. Well, Billy and Thexus immediately note that right over there,
Both did it.
together, you both note that there is a slender, a tall kind of slender building which has a not unlike the Broken Leg Inn, it has like sort of a top-heavy look about it, and it's a tall, slender building made of plaster and with wood foundation, and you with dark wood and some. Like colored leaded glass in the windows. And indeed, there is a placard, wooden placard, painted, hanging over the door that says Culbert's Cabinets of Curiosities.
Maybe it's pronounced Colbert.
Nah.
Nah.
That'd be Colbert's Cabinet of Curiosité.
I love it. The name of our tower. No, who's going in? Oh.
You knock, and the door is open. You open it up, and it is immaculate in here. There is everything is pristine. It smells clean. There's like the scent of like lavender in here.
So much better.
I don't like it. Let's go back to Julius.
It is the diametric opposite of Julius Gum's shop, and everything is very ordered. There are shelves along the walls here. There are several tables laid out with items displayed on it under glass cases, and there's all sorts of various items. You see, there are some what appear to be potions and oils. There are you see an assortment of what look to be magic wands. There are a whole just a bevy of items. As soon as you walk in, the curtains part by themselves. These like sort of dark red curtains.
Magic is real.
And
Did it take you that?
You cast magic.
And a very short human male comes out. He looks to be probably in his late 60s. He's got very long silver hair that goes down to like his lower back, and he has a wispy kind of chin strap beard that runs along. And he comes out and he says, "Oh, hello. I'm Culbert. Welcome to my Cabinets of Curiosities."
Well, we were curious.
Were you?
Yes.
We're in a cabinet now.
Indeed.
We're a group of adventurers. They're merely players. I don't know if you've heard of us.
I'm afraid I have not.
We have a
However,
tower.
I deemed upon your entry, indeed, that you were adventurers. And I once was an adventurer myself, in fact.
Oh, what happened?
I retired.
Oh.
You know, you make a fortune and things become dull, and
Yes.
I decided to come here.
Just
And
get
these
rid of the
are
fortune.
indeed items that I procured upon my adventures. So I thought perhaps I would fund myself through my retirement with these items.
Very interesting. Thank you so much for that backstory.
Yes, of course, you're very welcome. Someone bothered to come up with it, didn't they?
Aww.
You got anything like a magic eyeball that you could toss somewhere and see through the eyeball in a different spot?
That's weirdly
That's
specific.
very
That's really
specific.
cool.
That is, I do not have such a thing.
Oh.
It would be useful to have that, I suppose.
Oh, yes.
That's all I got.
I
was thinking about
That's
it.
it.
Not.
I do have a potion of scrying, which is something similar to that, perhaps.
Scream crying?
That might.
Why would you want to cry? Well, you could just cry on purpose. Why would you need a
Yeah,
potion
what's
for that?
scream crying? That was a good question.
I don't. particularly care to explain myself.
Calvert, how much would that potion of scrawling run us?
You don't even know what it
Let's
does.
see, it would be
Okay, never mind.
bought on its own. I would sell it to you for 2,000 gold pieces.
Not bad at all. What a decent price.
The eyeball would be more fun because then you could hook it.
I suppose.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yes, I suppose it would.
Calvert,
You're an odd young girl, aren't you?
You know, people have been saying that lately.
any fancy lady.
I would not have said fancy, but
You should.
Oh, wouldn't you have?
You should.
very well.
These items are all from previous quests that you went on.
They are indeed, yes.
Interesting. What is this case of phalluses?
I don't know what you're referencing.
Oh, they're wands. They're wands.
Yeah.
Oh.
So some are thicker than others. Question. Can I roll to see?
This is box of penises.
Gosh, what am I looking for? I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I'm basically trying to see, like, these are from his past quests.
Yes.
I guess I'm trying to identify if he came upon them. Am I morally correct? I guess.
He's
Or
a
like,
bad guy.
was he like a tomb raider? Like,
I don't
you know.
think so.
That's copyright.
I don't trust him.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's not me
does that
saying
make
that.
sense?
Sure. All right. Yeah. Make an insight check.
23.
All right. You
Peer into his soul.
look at him and you're trying to discern whether he stole these items or.
That they could belong somewhere else, much like a museum has things from.
It belongs in a
other regions,
museum.
it belongs
Well,
to
it's
somebody
a little tough to be able to glean that from someone. But you get the sense that what he has said, he is not lying. That he did indeed come across these items and procured them over his through his time adventuring.
Are you also a seer?
My seer? No, I'm afraid I'm not. Do not delve into the realm of divination myself.
Where are you from originally?
Where am I from originally? Well, here and there, but I grew up north of here, in the Midlands region of the Lorne Empire. I grew there, and I cannot talk about my parentage. I have a beef with my parents, if I must admit.
He's got beef.
They did not.
It's not vegan.
Appreciate the fact that I was drawn to the divine arts, so I left them and found my way to the Academy of Magics. Graduated from there with high honors, I might add.
Oh, you actually graduated.
It'd be nice if they fucking
I did,
called
yeah.
some of
And
us.
he came
Yes,
back.
indeed.
And
And then found myself amongst a group of comrades where we travelled across Magadrin, righting wrongs and thwarting evildoers. Where I found these items, which I would love for you to purchase any number of.
Do you know Julius Gum? You got an acquaintance with him?
Do I know Julius Gum?
Oh, that looks like a tea spill.
X-nay on the conversation K.
Yes.
Are you speaking French?
I hear his shop go off twice a day, every day.
Oh, it's a good way of keeping time.
It's not regular, I'm afraid. In any event, yes, I'm well familiar of that
Neither is Nestor.
man.
So I'm looking for an assortment of things. Do you sell? Well, I guess first things first. Do you sell spells?
Spell scrolls? Yes, I do have an assortment of spell scrolls available.
I have money and would like to look at them.
Very well, yes. And he goes down and pulls out there's a case that he opens up that has numerous spell scrolls all rolled up within it. For what were you seeking?
Yes.
Indeed. Can you be more specific? I have an assortment here. Basically, how much are you looking to spend?
I mean, I'm going to spend money on a thing, and I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if it's going to be a spell or an item, I guess is my
Okay.
problem.
Spell scroll. I mean, you could purchase a low-level spell scroll potentially, depending on what you were looking for. But it'd probably be like a first-level spell scroll. Just say no.
Okay, that's fine.
Sure. What are you? So you're looking for what exactly in terms of spells?
Healing.
Healing would be
shit up.
nice. Yeah.
A healing spell. Well, I don't really. I don't have any.
Cure wounds.
I don't have any spell scrolls, divine spell scrolls. My spell scrolls are all of the arcane sorts.
Anything like sort of something that would ward off a lethal attack or a blow that might break through armor or something
Spell
like
shield?
that? Yeah, something like that.
I have. Give me a sec. He's shuttling through here.
Just like looking at the shelves as Vexus is doing this, and I like flick some sort of bird thing.
What about big lady potion?
Oh no, Cree, no. We're not doing that again, please, God.
Enlargement potion.
But what if he's got a big lady potion and we could
you're
take
already-
Do you have any BLP?
What is that?
Big
Big
lady
lady
potion.
Oh, I was like, is that a new street drug?
I think I've got some BLP, yo.
Sure is.
Oh, no, that's
Makes the
not
world feel real small.
I do have a shield spell, if that's what you're interested in.
So one use.
It would be one use, or if someone wanted to copy the spell into their spell book, they
We would
would.
need a wizard.
Again, I don't got a fucking book.
Who needs books when you're magic?
Do you have a wizard's book here?
A spell book for a wizard? I do not have any spell books. Spell books tend to be, my friend. Spell books tend to be personal to these spellcaster themselves.
Got that one
Yes.
book I stole from the library. Does that count? I mean, I didn't do the.
You borrowed the book,
Yeah.
and we'll be returning it.
Do you have any other items like a magical ring or
Magical
Yes, I have
accessories.
a few magical rings, yes.
I already asked him about an eyeball. He's got nothing.
Anything within the 100 gold
I don't need
price
any balls.
range?
The 100 gold price range.
There's a bargain bin.
Magic rings.
I see. The 100 gold piece sort, I see. Yes.
jumping
And he closes the case and puts it down.
This is why I don't like him.
I'm more of a fantasy Walmart kind of.
Unlock
he
the cage.
he goes-
Slow shop at Julius's.
he goes down behind the thing, pulls out a blows the dust off of a different case and opens it up. I do have I have a. He pulls out and lays it out. It is a. I have this dagger here, which I would sell to you for 100 gold pieces.
The dagger.
It is, yes.
What? Can you tell us about the dagger?
It is a magical dagger. It would suffice if a magical weapon was necessary.
Game speak. That's a +1.
It's a +1 dagger.
Nice.
Didn't we get a bunch of +1 daggers from that one guy that was throwing knives all
We
night?
collected a bunch of those.
Oh, we got that's not a knife. This is a knife.
Nice.
No, knife.
Oh, right.
Well, very well. If you don't have interest in the dagger.
Actually, we might have interest in selling them.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of those.
How much would you be willing to buy these daggers?
Should have asked him how much it costs. Oh,
Well, it's
100 gold.
okay, there we go.
That's the market value.
but to buy would be
It's to sell it for a
how
profit.
many are you looking to sell?
How many
do we
did he
have?
pick up? He threw like hundreds of them at us.
Hundreds of them.
I don't have
There were, to my recollection, 12.
12. Okay, we've got 12 magic
12
daggers.
You know,
I think we should all keep
listening
one.
to your story, I can empathize dearly. I too had disagreements with my family and had to leave to go upon my adventuring path.
Yes.
I hope to one day have a collection like this myself.
I don't
Yes, well, best of luck.
Are you familiar with
There's no
Greer
point in using
Haventhor?
I have heard of the Haven Thorns. I am afraid I'm not familiar with your with the name Greer, however.
Well, I hope to one day have an assortment of items like these, but I think my goal is different than yours. I wouldn't want to profit off it so much, but wish the best of luck to you, yeah?
Oh, well, yes,
I was
indeed.
still looking for like a ring or something.
He's just making conversation.
I'm just making conversation with them. You know, these items can provide a lot of opportunities for people. Safety. Don't you agree?
Yes.
In the right hands, right?
Surely, yes.
Especially in a venturing party that's looked to make the best of the world and protect people. If we had these opportunities available to us, that'd be good, wouldn't it not?
I do not know that I necessarily agree with your premise.
Why is that?
Because I earned all of these items and you have not as yet done so. I would sell them to you if you would like, and they could provide great service for you. And when you have a collection as admirable as the one that you stand amongst at the moment, I believe you too could do the same.
I'm just glad these items lay dormant while threats remain in the city.
I'm just glad that I will be able to live comfortably in my old age.
You still might wanna buy
I love it when the
something
rich,
here.
privileged folk talk.
What's the prefix you prefer?
Colbert.
Mr. Colbert? That fine?
You may just call me Gilbert.
Colbert, I'd like to sell you. Would you be interested in 6 magical daggers that were once held by Sebastian Moran, the dastardly thief?
I don't know who that is.
Do you know Moriata?
Macchiato.
Macchiato. Right. Moriatus? Moriata?
Moriarty.
You know, the
How about the famous
Rigor
actor
mortis.
Ramsay Humfeld? Humfried? Humfeld?
Moriata.
Humford.
Yes.
Humford.
Professor J. Moriata.
God rest his soul.
I cannot say that I'm familiar. That being said, if you show me the wares, perhaps I will judge them.
I do a little trick. I cast helping hands and I go, ha, ha, and the 2 daggers start juggling in the air. And I just throw them up, ha ha! And then I have them land on the counter in.
Okay.
We've just come from the theatre.
Make an Arcana check.
You're gonna destroy his
Well, that's
store.
garbage. That's a 4.
4. The 2 of them thud deep into the countertop right in front of him in his nice, very pristine countertop. They thud down. The other 2 clatter on their sides and roll off, and then 2 do in fact land there.
But the comedic timing was great.
Yeah.
I see. He reaches over and pulls the one out of the thing.
Very sharp.
He examines them. Yes, these are fine daggers. I would purchase the 6 of them off of you, minus the damage done to my countertop. I would sell them to you for 250 gold pieces.
That seems equitable. What about a store credit towards 200 gold? 200 gold magic
I do not
item?
offer credit at my store for people I do not know.
Okay,
just
well, we'll
met
take
us.
the 250 gold and we'll probably spend it again immediately
Perfect.
for a magic item. Can we
Excellent.
pull up the 200 gold magic item box?
Slightly bigger.
A little less dusty.
He reaches down.
Please be
Surely,
amazed.
yes,
Please be
indeed. He pulls out. He opens up a different chest there in front of you, and let me
Let's see what's in this one.
find here.
Get out
you-
of my store.
Is that a cod piece?
the cod piece of protection?
Be a mask of some sort.
Oh my God! You merely adopted the cod piece.
All right. No.
Again, this episode is brought to you by Alyssa and the boy.
The boys and the bear. It's better. It's alliterative.
Oh, the boys.
There you go.
Nice.
Also, Delric, if you haven't donated to the Classical Theatre Company, this would be a perfect time to do so.
Where do I do that?
You could find it in the link below.
The link, where?
Oh my God! Did we...
Oh, there it is! Right in front of me. Wow, so I click this and it takes me to a place where I can donate my own funds to support the Classical Theatre Company and support
Absolutely,
people like
the
us.
only company to produce classical theatre year-round in Texas, and your donations would be tax deductible.
Tax deductible?
Yes,
Say it
you know-
again.
tax deductible.
I heard that applies to any amount you care to donate. If you've got $1, $5, $10, whatever you're feeling, go
Even
ahead.
a
throw it
fancy
in.
rock.
Even
fancy
a
rock.
fancy rock would count.
I don't know if that was.
Cash is preferred, not cash, but cash. Yeah, money's
401k.
preferred.
What the hell is a click?
But when a
What
group
is any
of
of
people
that?
get
So he opens it up, and there is and he pulls out
I don't like that joke.
a couple of rings that he puts out here. He says, well, these would be perhaps more your speed.
I get real close to him, like, what's that?
Okay.
Are there 6 rings?
Start breathing on him.
There are not. There are 2 rings there. And he slides one out and he goes, this is a ring of swimming.
Oh.
If you are so inclined. And the other, he says, as he holds it out and lays it out there in front of you, he goes, this is let me find it.
A ring of
kill word.
A ring of McDonald's.
That's copyright.
He goes, this is a ring of spider climb.
That one. That one.
Sounds
That one. That one.
We just bought a spelunking
But
kit
how
for
often
that.
are we going to need to climb up a spider?
Oh, I can show you. I want that desperately. But
How much-
it doesn't fit my style.
It does fit mine. How much?
I will sell that to you for 300 gold pieces.
Fuck! Well, we got 250 on the table.
Right.
Just 50 gold now.
I'd be willing.
How much for the 2 rings?
Both rings together, I would sell them to you for 500.
Okay, that's a lot. So maybe
That's
just
a lot
one
of
right
money.
now.
Well, we got some money we could pool.
Yeah. We got 250 already on the table, and so we just need 50
how
gold.
much? Do
I
you
can
have?
cover the 50 for the
I've
spider
got-
boy.
got
Jumping and
120.
hanging on wall.
Yeah.
You're fucking Nightcrawler now.
I've already got no
Holy
feet.
shit! Wait, what's a Nightcrawler? But that just is Nightcrawler.
I should have more than this.
Are you interested in advertising space?
No, I'll pay the. If we want to do the 250, I'll pay the 50 for the ring. But I want it to be a group consensus.
Swimming, yeah, I don't think it'll come in.
like being wet.
Spider climbing sounds rattle as hell.
Really cool.
Yeah, we'll take the spider climbing ring.
How many charges does it have? Does it renew charges after a certain period of time?
Ooh.
Is it always on?
Just
Do I start like sensing things that are going on and like?
you get a tingle. Just a tingle.
It is.
You start to slowly turn into a spider.
I grow an extra
You
arm.
could spider climb, and then Brittany could
Spider.
spider.
Yeah. We're spider bros.
Spider bros.
Spider
We'll do the
bros.
meme where she's pointing at me.
Wait. You're saying spider climb, not spider fight, right?
Spider climb, not spider fight. You fight
Good lord.
spiders.
Yes. So it is. It does indeed work. I don't have the card in front of me. I have it down below. But I will give it to you momentarily.
Yes.
Yes. So it would.
You can email it to us.
Yes, I'll email it to you. Anything else?
Is there anything else in the little ones?
I believe that sounds great, Colbert. Does anyone else need any?
You should consider getting a
So we're
decorator
getting-
in
we're
here
getting
because it
both
is
the rings.
bland.
No, we're getting one of them. The spider climb.
I'll take due note of it.
But we're only
Just
selling 6
boring as hell.
daggers. The
I
other
want
6 we're
to
keeping.
that way each of us have a magic weapon in
Oh,
case something
right.
comes
Yes,
up.
yes. That's fine.
You know what? Can I borrow some money?
Roll persuasion.
Oh, here we go again.
How much do you need?
I need about 75 gold coins.
I have that, dude. I will loan you 75 gold. Here you go.
I love you.
What's
Dylan.
it for?
I love you
What's
too,
it for?
brother.
I could give you 30.
This is our love, not yours. Here.
I would like that ring of swimming.
Oh, well, very well then.
Ronnie,
There
you
you are.
can't swim.
Well, now we can.
There you have it.
Now he has 2 rings.
It doesn't
One of them
fit.
mine.
Oh God!
Oh, Jesus! Try another finger, bro!
Size that.
It makes his finger buoyant, so that's how he swims.
The ring automatically sizes to your
great.
finger.
Oh, it's stretched.
It stays on your finger, though.
Okay. Oh,
You wanna?
Did he?
50,
okay.
Here you go. Give me the
Very good,
ring.
thank you very much. And so you guys you
All
have
right,
deducted,
so-
yes?
Yep.
So you can swim good and you can jump and climb.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be balling out, man.
Nightcrawler.
No, I
He's
wear pants.
Nightcrawler.
Thank you very much.
You just need like a misty step or something so you can just poof.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
Got anything that makes me poof?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Oh, no. I don't
Yes.
think so.
Excellent.
Do you have any
Colbert.
jobs?
yes. Do you need any?
Any work done?
Oh.
Not at the moment. Well, I need someone to come fix these holes in the top of my
Oh, well, can I
counter.
do that?
Have you talked to Grimly?
Oh, yes.
I have not. Do it.
We could talk to him for you, get you a deal.
I will see what I can do about it myself. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you. So
Excellent.
glad you got to meet me.
Go out.
You head out of his shop.
I'm gonna use that from now on.
back out into the street. Closing in on 10 o'clock. 10:30.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we have an hour and a half to kill. We just killed 1 hour.
Great.
Does the ring have a little spider on it?
It does have a web. It does have a web, like a web symbol on the top
Does this
of it.
have a fish?
Hey, Texas,
It
wanna
does
jump
not.
around and
It has a-
climb on
What
stuff?
if we went by the theatre? We don't have to. Nobody's got to do a part or anything.
We could see Capenna.
We could just go see what's going
Let's
on.
go to the theater.
Wait, I want to climb
Wait,
this to
b-
the Academy of
before-
Climb to
Magic.
the theater.
Before we go, here's a dagger, here's a dagger,
Oh, thank you.
here's a dagger, here's a dagger, here's one more for Vanelia, and then here's for me.
Where do I put this?
And now everyone's got a 1+1 magic dagger.
I carry around my dagger like this.
We go just down the street.
All right. Well,
I want to see Capenna.
What's a +1 mean?
It means
+1 to attack and a +1 to damage.
it
when
also
you wield
has-
one.
Once you've rolled.
I mean,
Yeah, so you add a +1 to your attack modifier, and you add a +1 to the damage modifier.
there
My
are
name,
there are
mine,
also
Sheila.
enemies that are resistant to that kind of damage. This makes that resistant null.
It's just very Australian.
So it
of you.
penetrates.
I'm just going to write magic dagger. You guys
It
can.
does magic damage now, as opposed to normal damage.
Yes. So you're heading down. You're heading back to the theater.
to the
I was
theatre.
I was gonna really
The
climb the
theatre.
Academy of Magics.
You make your way back towards back south, out of the Elven Quarter of
need to
Verena,
get ready
back
to audition.
south, and come back to the You're standing in front of the broken leg, and then
What?
pass it,
Oh.
coming to the Goose Theater, which is indeed closed at the moment.
All right, they're looking for an Emasculus.
Oh, then we got to look elsewhere.
Hello, actor people.
You knock on the door, and before too long, the door cracked. One of the, it's two large wooden doors. One of them cracks open, and you see Reg.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Reg.
Reg!
How you doing?
You're back. Hi. How are you doing?
We're good.
Yeah.
We came by to say hi to the Baron and everybody because
Oh, yeah.
we caught a murderer.
Yeah.
Don't know
Yeah.
if you
We
were-
figured
heard
out who did
about that. That's something else. Yeah. All right. Come on in. So Reg, the stagehand, lets you in, and you make your way into the circular open air theater that is the Goose.
Reg, you ever met Peg?
I've heard the green fries.
I've not met Peg.
Reg, Peg
out of
is a
work.
wonderful lady.
I
Oh.
think you two be good friends, or you get
Yes.
along at least.
And she's very fast. She put out a bunch of candles.
But not too
Wow.
fast.
All right. Well,
Perfect speed.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Have you had anyone come audition for the role of Emasculus yet?
No, they're still looking.
Do you have some sides I can read?
You can read?
Believe it or not, yes.
Just a moment. And he shuffles off, pulls himself up onto the stage, and disappears backstage through one of the doors at the back. And before too long, comes back with the script that he was holding before the other day, and hands it to you. It is. Still a little damp from tears, and it is there are it's the entire script to Rise and Conquer by the Baron Risley Thitchfield himself.
Blah, 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 blah. My line. Blah, blah, blah. My line.
This is a lot of insight.
So, Reg, you're not going to play the part anymore. How'd that happen?
I don't think I'm suited to Emasculus.
And
You
Reg,
know.
you're an excellent stagehand. So
Well, thank you very. You're very kind. Thank you
played
so
that
much.
role well.
Appreciate that, Billy. Yeah. Oh well, you're very. Thank you,
Reg,
Elric.
before we give you too much of an ego, would you mind grabbing the Baron for us so we can have a word with him?
Sure, yeah, just a minute. And he hops back up on the stage and disappears again. And before too long, Baron Thitchfield comes out with this very well manicured and pointy beard and mustache, with the shot through with a little gray. And he's wearing silken fineries, and he's got a sort of a poofy, not unlike Billy's cap, sort of a poofy,
John Triangle.
poofy beret style hat with a large feather on it, and he comes out. Ah, my friends, It's good to see you.
Now.
Good to see you, Baron Fitchfield. I don't know if you...
Might I say thank you so much for solving poor Ramsay Humford's murder.
Oh,
Anytime, Riley.
Greatly appreciated.
Riley. Oh, Riley.
That's his name. His name is Riley.
You may call me Baron, or His Lordship, perhaps?
I might do that.
Yes, thank you so
Baron,
much.
I'm sure you're very excited. The Greenfriars is now without an artistic director.
Well, it is not my preference to have seen things go as.
Yes. It's all right. It's all right.
Sorry.
Relevant,
It is a shame.
relevant.
It is a shame.
Well, my lord,
Yes.
there's a lovely woman over at Greenfriars named Peg.
Peg.
She would be an excellent addition to the Goose. And
What is she, an actress?
Oh,
I don't know this
stage
Peg.
Stage manager.
Oh, I see.
Very
Stagehand.
capable.
I see. Yes, all right. Very nice. And do you think she would be an asset to us?
absolutely. We saw her put out 100 candles like in a minute.
Well, that is rather
I mean,
impressive.
it was
must
lights
admit.
up, lights down.
Very impressive. Yes. Well, I will inquire as to Peg. I imagine she is now out of a job, and I will see what we can do about that.
She's put out.
Baron, you're drooling a little bit.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies. It happens from time to time when I'm thrilled with things.
Well, we're here because we're wondering if you had found someone to fill the role of Emasculus.
I'm afraid not. It is a role of epic proportions. It requires someone who is capable and at the same time dashingly handsome.
Oh, you're not going to get that.
Keenly intelligent. It is. It's someone who is
so close.
broad-shouldered, but also broad-minded. It's a role almost impossible to cast. I think. Ramsay was the only one I saw who had the capabilities. Truly, I mean, Reg did his best, but let's be honest, he was basically a wet paper bag.
What about Bronan?
Broden, I don't believe I've heard you
Did he just
utter
throw up
more
in
than
his
3
mouth?
words at any particular time. I find it hard to believe that he would be someone who would be able to take on the role of.
Oh, it's absolutely perfect for it. Absolutely.
Yes.
What does he sound like?
The walls echo, reverberating. People poke their heads out of doors.
I would say
Give him the sides! Give him the sides!
Broden?
Start at the start.
Yes.
First scene. Start with the first scene.
All right, Broden, give a performance check.
I'm gonna pull out my lute and
Nobody
play like
seems
a
to
opening
what's happening right now.
an opening like tune, but I'm bardically inspiring Broden.
Okay.
May I? I can't
play?
help, can I?
No.
Right.
That's fine.
No, I'm not
you
efficient.
have
glad I got to
so
it's
Bard-
an 11.
bardic inspiration.
Something really cool. I play something really cool. But yes, bardic inspiration.
Okay, you support his reading of the sides, and so you have a bardic inspiration at 1d6 these days.
1d6.
So you can add 1d6 to that roll.
13.
A 13. That was surprisingly good. I will admit I'm rather surprised at how well you performed.
I just
As
read
we
it.
are.
Yes, I
Imagine with rehearsal.
I saw that. Yes, it was. I mean, a far cry from what I would hope it to be. But I'm flabbergasted as to your abilities. Perhaps with some work, we might be able to cajole a performance out of you that would shatter the minds of those who saw.
You get to work with Lady Capetta. It's great.
Oh, and yes, you would get to walk across from our dear Capenna Lawton. She is a charming actress.
Well, maybe you could have more than one. Maybe we could all audition or something.
I don't know that.
I think Cree would be
If
a
you
very
need help,
interesting and excellent
I'll
casting
help.
choice.
Oh, well, we do
Diversity.
need help, and you did a fairly admirable job, I will admit.
Do you want to hear?
Yeah, maybe
Delric read?
Delric could read.
Oh yeah, Delric's here too. You want to hear him do it?
Oh no, I really, but I can.
I take
I
a
mean,
little
I suppose
pocket
since
mirror
we're all-
and I just like hit him right in the side of the really sneaky, just hit him right with a
Since
look.
we're all here, I
Is that
suppose.
Delric? Oh, hello there. Sorry, it's a someone that knows me.
Oh yes. Please, by all means, go ahead.
Performance at disadvantage.
It does not need to be. No, not a disadvantage.
No,
You can
okay.
give it a regular performance check.
Nice.
17.
17. Delric, I would say I am impressed with your reading, Damascus. It was not. It was no Ramsay Humphrey, I must say.
Well, Delric can look like Ramsay.
But it was admirable.
If you want me to be Ramsay, I'll be Ramsay. And I immediately use my power to turn to Ramsay. I can be anyone you want me to be.
Way to stay true to yourself, Delric.
I'm impressed. I must admit.
Although
I find
Ramsay.
it rather alarming because most people know that he is dead.
Well, I can be his twin brother.
Hamsy Rumford. Hamsy Rumford.
Hamsy Rumford.
I think we could go without
They have a different last name.
that. Perhaps it is somewhat off-putting. But I will say you did fairly admirably. Why don't you return this evening, and we will
Like me? Or this?
like yourself, yes. Yes. And we will see what we can get out of you.
You will not be sorry.
I'm not sure about that yet. But excellent, very good. Yes, thank you so much. Pleasure to see you all.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you again for your.
You know, just because of the murder thing and us on account of us solving it.
Yes.
I wondered if we might get some free tickets or something
Of
to the next
course,
show.
you may all join me in my box on opening night of
We love
Horizon
boxes.
Concert.
We're big fan of boxes.
That
Actually,
being
watch a play.
said, perhaps you will be seeing your companion upon the stage.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
I guess I won't
Could
be
get
there.
some comps.
We shall see. We shall see. I don't want to speak out of turn. We'll see. But I'll go give the bad news to Reg, and we will. I'm sure he'll be thrilled. And we will see you this evening. Return here this evening after dark, and we'll get some rehearsing in. shall
All
we?
right.
Excellent. Very good.
Perfect.
Don't forget about Peg.
Oh yes, and I will reach out
never
to
forget about
this
Peg.
Peg.
I pull as he's leaving. I pull Delric aside. All right, so we need to get a contract, and we need to milk him for a lot.
All right, yeah, that's a great idea, yeah.
Yeah,
Gonna milk him.
it's an expression, but it's an expression. He comes with milk.
So now it's about. It's getting on near noon.
Okay, it was a long audition.
I just
Well,
want
you had to
say
walk across
you're
town to get
welcome
back.
for saying that Bronan should go first. You're sorry.
Oh yes, I think he inspired me to do a better performance.
I'm willing to throw any audition so that you can be a part of it.
Didn't throw it, you tried, right?
That's homely. So it's about noon.
So it's about noon.
Well, what do we want? What do we want
You would
to
have
do?
actually taught me.
Well, it's noon. I'm getting a bit peckish.
Now we go back to the kebab place.
We can go back, grab a kebab as we're going back. Do we want? Cree, you wanted to get into that fighting pit, right?
I was curious about it.
You
yeah.
want to throw some hands?
Yeah, I mean, do you think they're fighting at noon on a Sunday or whatever?
they can't last
Have you
long,
met Miss
right?
Mistress Quigley?
That's true. She is
Quickly.
ready to throw hands at any point.
Well, she'll just throw a lot of
Or
things at you.
something.
We've got kids watching.
Yeah, we've only got an
not.
hour.
Well, it's a school night. Go to bed.
Yeah, not with the cursing we've had.
I've never cursed a fucking day.
I'm willing to
My
watch
kids
a
at
fight
home.
for an hour. I want to see Kree lay into him.
We've got an hour. Do you think we have time to go there and
Dear God, do we have time to fight?
You'd be cutting it pretty close. To get there, fight, and come back.
Hey, we gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
Let's throw some hands.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Okay.
could at least ask about it.
Fight.
Okay.
All right, maybe we run there.
Okay. You move with expedience back east across
on all
across
fours.
town and make your way to the. It's not far off. To the Boar's Head
It's
Tavern.
the most we've got done ever.
Which where you arrive, and it is it's fairly quiet, being kind of late morning. People late risers here at the Boar's Head, and you can. But Mistress Quickly is in fact there with her tufts, wild, frizzy tufts of red hair atop her head, and her dangerously low-cut blouse with her bosom very close to spilling out. She is actually behind the bar at this particular moment.
Just go and adjust her shirt and cover her up.
And you
Throw
go,
a towel on her.
well, if it isn't me old friends.
I thought that was the raven.
Now he only says
How
one word.
you doing? You're back again.
Hello
You were
again.
here just the other night. You came running through and then out again.
It
Yeah.
happens quite a lot when we come here.
So it does, so it does.
We don't have much
here
time, but our dearest Cree would love to throw some hands with the locals.
I'm curious about the fighting pit you got out back.
Oh,
How does one
yes.
sign up for something like that?
Oh, well, we'd be willing to throw you into the pit, Cree.
So
For
you
sure.
could I could just show up and fight whomever.
Sure, well, you wouldn't fight whomever. You'd be fighting Dick the Butcher.
Dick the Butcher.
Oh, yeah. He's our current champion.
Is that his God-given name, or?
I could hardly say.
All
I'm
right.
guessing probably not, however.
I bet I could take Dick the Butcher. You know.
Yeah,
Tell me, is Dick the Butcher the reigning champion?
he is, in fact, our champion here.
How many matches has Dick the Butcher won?
Dick the Butcher's been our reigning champion now for more than a year. He has been undefeated. Now,
Oh, that
and I
sounds like
think-
a really good crown to get.
I think more than 60 matches he's won.
60 matches.
Yeah, I could probably
Hold
do
it
it.
together, don't you say it.
That's some strong dick.
No.
Oh,
He's just kind of like beating his meat to practice tenderizing and like.
Oh, I like what you're thinking there, Browning.
Yeah.
he's married. Don't.
I gotta say.
You can't beat Dick's meat.
You know, I think I could. I think I'll give it a go.
I'd like to see you beat his meat.
Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah.
When's the next fighting? When's the
Woo,
next
tonight, I suppose
round?
after sundown.
After sundown tonight.
Yeah, come on back.
All right.
All right, you got rehearsal, you got a fighting pit.
Yeah.
What are we getting up to?
Weed.
All right.
Sorry,
Some red nanny.
that was unfortunately out of character.
Nothing.
Okay, well, yeah, that's about all I want to know.
Well, then we'll see you later tonight.
Yeah.
Busy schedule we have.
yeah.
This is exciting. Adventuring is fun.
We've got lots of extracurriculars all of a sudden.
We splitting up the party to do all that stuff.
No.
Oh, I don't think you should ever split up the party. Never a
I'll
good
go to the
idea.
audition.
Maybe I'll get a job
We'll
doing
figure out
something
later.
somewhere.
I'll go to the audition and then we'll go to the fight. Just
Okay.
episode now.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. We can figure that out later.
Yeah.
The audition's
Kebabs?
at twilight.
Kebabs?
Kebabs, yeah.
Kebabs?
Quick kebab and then wait for the page.
Quick kebab, that's the name of the place, right?
Excellent. Quick kebab. Yes. Excellent. You leave. Mistress quickly grabs Bronin by the ass as you leave,
That's
just
assault,
helping you.
brother.
and you make your way back. Back to the theater district, back to the Broken Leg, and where you slide into your booth of preference.
During this waiting time, I take acting notes from Billy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I
make a
roll?
performance check.
Okay, this is what I'm good at.
Are you sure about that?
Well, the roll was terrible, but oh shit. 6 plus 8 is
Chili's today.
Russia.
14.
14. A 14. on that
14.
one.
Okay. He gives you some
Wait.
tips.
up.
You're starting to you're picking up a little.
Hands like this at all times. Do this the entire time,
Right.
Yes. Uh-huh.
and then speak very loudly.
Speak very loudly.
Higher pitch.
High pitch.
Much higher. And then smile the entire time. Killing it.
Perfect.
Really excited.
Excellent. Very good. The roughly hour passes, and at that point, a tall, thin human boy who appears to be 18, 19 years old, with dark brown skin and black shoulder-length hair, wearing the purple and black of House Bolingbroke, enters the tap room and approaches your group. He's a very handsome young man with kind of like long and snaring eyelashes, which he bats a little bit.
L'Oreal.
And he steps in and he says, hello, my name's Cherubin. I'm Tomas Exeter's page. I have this document for you, and I'm supposed to lead you to his new property.
Cherubin.
The handsome young fellow hands you a large scroll rolled up and sealed with the wax raven of House Bolingbroke.
Cherubin,
And with
you
that, We will take a 10
All right,
break.
thank you, Ted.
Thank you, Ted.
If you have not yet donated to the Classical Theater Company, you should do so. It is not too late. So donate to the Classical Theater Company. If you do so during this episode, you will be entered to win this super cool print made by our very own Mark Alba of all of the Merely players here, all of the characters represented. So be sure to donate, and we will draw a name at the end of the night if you follow us on Twitch. You can do so by going below to our PayPal account or going directly to Classical Theater Company at classicaltheater.org. Either one of those ways, we'll enter you to win the super cool print. And any amount is not only tax deductible, but we'll enter you in to win $1, $5, $10. It's awesome. So yeah, cool. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Welcome back to part 2 of this evening's episode of To Be or RPG. We are glad you have stuck around with us. We are back now. If you have not yet donated to the Classical Theater Company, you should do so. You can do so through our PayPal account, which is down below, the information of which is down below in our Twitch channel, or you can go to classicaltheater.org and make a donation that way. And if you do that, you will not be sad because you will get a tax deductible tax write-off for that. Plus, we will get money to help continue to bring high-quality theater to our audiences and educational programming to our students. So we would love to have a donation, tax deductible. We love it. Please do. That's why we're doing this. Thank you very much. Again, to remind you, if you do so, and you will be entered, and you follow us here on Twitch, you will be entered to win this particular piece of art by our very own Mark Alba of the entire party of the Merely players, which will be, we will draw a name at the end of the night if you donate. And follow us here on Twitch. Thank you so much. We'll return back now to our party, who is sitting at their table in the Broken Leg Inn, where a young, very handsome young page has arrived by the name of Cherubin Whitson.
That's funny.
And so he had this is a document given to you. You open it up, and it is indeed the deed to the property. I am to lead you to there. And he's looking around the table, and he catches eyes with Cree, and is like, "Hello, you're rather a pretty one, aren't you?"
Oh, that was new. I wasn't expecting that.
They spelled my name wrong.
What?
You look a bit familiar, you do.
Texas.
Do I? I don't
Oh,
believe
no, maybe
I.
you have one of those faces.
Perhaps I have one of those faces,
Sure,
indeed.
yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And what's your name, if I may ask?
Cree Lanu, but
Cree Lana, that's beautiful. You're almost as beautiful as your
you're quite forward,
dark,
aren't you?
alluring eyes.
You're a bit small, though. I feel like I break you.
That was not an invitation, friend.
Oh, I got rather
went
excited, I must admit.
I know.
That sounded kind of fun, actually.
I had to translate for you, trust me.
Why don't I
Oh,
get
yes.
an NPC that thinks
Hey, Cree, why don't you let our new friend here, Whitson, know what you're doing this evening?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go beat the hell out of Dick the Butcher.
You're gonna beat the dick.
I'm gonna go beat the ever-loving fuck out of Dick the Butcher.
She's gonna leave
Oh,
blood
I
all over the
see.
seesaw.
Well, I should like to see you beat some dick, I must admit.
Well, then come down to the Boar's Head Tavern.
That's the one.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I
Right
think I
around
might,
sundown.
if I can get out of the castle, I may come see that.
Well, how about we head to this power tower and you all can chat it up?
So yes, indeed. Well, yes. Well, please do indeed follow me. I'll take you there straight
this whole
away.
interaction's reminding me while I'm gay.
Can I talk to Verena?
Myrna.
Verena?
Yes. You find Myrna, the halfling proprietress of this particular establishment. She comes up. Oh, hi. Yeah. Hey, Ronan. What can I do for you?
Take her hand.
Oh my. Yes.
Thank you for the accommodations.
Oh well, always my pleasure. You always pay your bills.
It was lovely.
Oh, absolutely. Thank
We
you.
won't be staying here any longer.
Oh well, I'm sorry to hear that, but you're always welcome back.
Oh, we will be.
Oh, good. Excellent. Excellent. Very good.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Bye, y'all. Bye. And she, her big doe eyes kind of blinking and smile. And
Oh
you,
my God.
You head out. Out in front of the inn, tethered to a hitching post, there is a white pony upon which Cherubin winds up sitting astride.
It's not a blonde one. It's not honeysuckle.
It is not. It is not honeysuckle. But it is indeed a white pony, which he leaps upon, and he does so, and he sort of glances over at Cree and raises his eyebrows.
You're a bit old for riding a pony, aren't you?
I don't get to pick my mounts.
How old are you, anyway?
How old am I? Well, that's a rather personal question now, isn't it, ma'am?
I mean, only if you're very old.
Well, I'm not very old at all. I'm but 20, I'm afraid.
All right.
A virile 20, I might add.
Virile.
Yes.
You're all right. Let's go see the tower.
All right. Well, very well then. Very well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We'll see you.
Maybe we should.
All the towers you should like to see. I shall take you to any tower you wish.
I mean, if you could get us another one, can we get two?
How about the one
As long as you're
we have the
offering.
deed for first? Y'all can keep flirting.
Very well. Very well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Come along. And he gees up the pony and leads you out. South, across the town square, past High Hill, and through the large south gate of the town, passing through the large metal doors there, bookended by the town guardsmen, who stand a little bit more at attention as the page comes by, as someone from the household is going by. And you follow the flagstone Imperial Highway south out away from the town. The gentle rolling hills of the North March region stretch out in all directions from you. And off in the distance to the west, you can see the forest of Arden, which you delved into not that long ago. And far beyond that, the Brackshire Peaks Mountains. Farmland and noble estates surround you, and the only sound beyond that of the clacking of the pony's hooves is the buzzing of the occasional insect as you travel along.
It's nice out here. Quiet.
Got it.
Your property was part of the Bolingbroke lands that had been following the Third Great War with the Elves of Kyrintenis some 200 or so years ago. It was previously held by the House of Millin. They were a bit of an odd bunch, kept to themselves mostly, and disappeared, leaving their modest estate behind them. The Bolingbrokes took the property after it lay fallow for some time.
The Millin family, dead or just vanished?
They just kind of disappeared.
Oh.
No one ever just disappears.
Well, they did. No one ever found out what happened to them. It was
during
a
the
bit.
war?
Prove me
It was
wrong.
during the war, so this place was rather torn up at the time, from what I understand.
Do you know anything about this tower? Maybe its condition?
Oh, well, we'll show it to you. It hasn't been lived in for some time.
It's a pile of rocks.
You haven't heard any stories about it?
Well, I can't say that I have, no. I didn't even know it existed till this morning when, Tomas Exeter told me, hey, get them and take them down there, show it to him, give them the deed.
Feels like we're kind of being put outside of the town limits just to get us away from things.
Just a bit.
I don't really mind it. It's always so busy and loud in the city. But out here, it's a might bit peaceful, you know.
Yeah, but he can't fight anyone in a pit.
Well, sure, I can go into town for that.
We can build a pit by our tower.
Are you gonna
We have our own
fight
fighting
Cree?
pit.
Are you gonna fight her?
Once you've traveled about a mile and a half south from the town, Cherubin turns off the highway west along a hard-packed dirt road. You travel again about another mile when the page points off in the distance. He indicates a large manor house sitting atop a hill. It's cornered by 4 tall circular towers, their red slate roofs gleaming in the sunlight. Lady and gentlemen, do you see there upon that hill? Mm-hmm. That is not your property. That is the manor house of Baron Caron, but your tower is not far off on the other side of the Caron estate. We'll be there shortly. And you travel past the gleaming Caron lands, and the page leads you south off the road onto an uneven dirt path. Tufts of grass kind of poke up and have grown up from the pathway. And after cresting a small hill, the page points to a big, wide, dark stone tower which rises up on another hill. It looks to be some 70 or so feet tall. It's fairly tall, with a wide base about 40 or so feet across. And even at the distance, you can see that it is in disrepair. A few of the crenellations across the top of it have crumbled and fallen, giving it the look of a mouth that's like missing a few teeth. Ivy and vines have grown up around the sides of the building, blanketing in a tangle of green. And the surrounding land is rough and unkempt, rocks sporadically poking out from untended grass, which has grown to about waist high in the whole area. And as you come up, as you approach, the page blurts out, "Well, this is it. Best of luck." And he turns the horse around and gives a wink to Cree. "See you later at the fighting pits, perhaps, young miss."
Can I grab his horse reins and just kind of like pull him back? One second. This Baron
Karan, yes.
Karan.
Yes,
Not with a Q.
Not with a Q.
Not with a Q, no. C-O-R-R-A-N. Karan.
C-O-O-R.
O-R-R-A-N.
Koran. Okay.
Yes.
This Baron Karan, did he know the Millins?
Well, perhaps, I'd imagine, well, it was some time ago. Perhaps his great-great-great-grandfather might have known him, perhaps.
Okay, and is he sort of tending the lands nearby here? Or does he live here regularly, or is he in town?
Well, he's got a manor house in town as well, so he's back and forth, I imagine.
Okay. Good horsey.
Yes,
Pony.
there we go.
Pony.
It's a pony.
Yeah! That's mate.
Oh! He said, "I'll give you something else to spank later."
Oh, that one's a bit horny, isn't he?
That'd be the accurate
Guy
description.
was
yeah.
weird too.
I'm not. You leave.
Right here.
Don't do that. It gives me jitters.
That looks like a piece of shit, right?
Our tower, or
Yeah.
We should not
I'll look
judge
at
a
it.
tower by its appearance. We should enter it.
It's a fixer-upper.
Yeah, but let's see
This
what the
is
inside
easy.
looks like. Yeah.
All of this.
Then have fun. I'm gonna sit my pretty ass down and watch you do it.
I also think we should talk to the Baron once we take a look inside, see what the damage is. And
Baron Karan, you mean?
Baron Karan.
Cran.
So, I don't know. I think it has potential. You know.
It's got a little, it's a little blood on the seesaw. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little blood on the seesaw, but we can fix her up.
Anyways, should we go inside?
Let's take a gander. Nexus, you want to plop your pretty ass down, or you want to come with us?
Oh, so it's pretty. All right.
Come on, you.
You approach the dilapidated structure and come to a doorway. The door that was once there has long ago rotted away and disappeared, leaving only a dark portal leading into the tower.
A dark what?
Portal leading into the tower, like the doorway.
Oh, I was like, a dark portal? Dear God. What kind of magic is this?
You had a question, Bronin?
Yes. Before we go in, does anyone remember? I can't seem to. Did I dream this? Did I give people venom to put on their weapons before we fought those cultists?
Yes.
You definitely gave me some.
Yes.
Yes, I did. Okay.
You know, I like it. It reminds me of my childhood cave.
Great.
Yep.
Just lots of open space, open floor plan.
In the cave.
I like it.
I
You know,
don't
I'm
know.
both. It
Like a
looks
studio space,
Yeah.
sort of.
I had a really large bedroom.
Can I unsheath my sword?
Sure. You draw.
Ah,
you,
Bronin, not here.
Very sharp.
you draw the sword.
No. I'll light like a little
Let us
flame in my
enter
hand so we
light.
can
Okay.
see everything.
You're doing that via
Prestidigitation.
prestidigitation. Yes.
I bring out my pristine mace. That has never been used.
You pull out the pristine mace, and
Venom.
you light a flame.
Oh, right.
So you head into the building. It is, as I say, it's about 40 feet across, circular rooms, as you might imagine. There is a stairwell that curves up along and disappears into the stone floor above, and then there's an old, ancient-looking metal trap door in the ground here, almost right at the base of the stairs. That is looks ancient and rusted and pockmarked with age.
That looks
there are also a few narrow windows in here which are kind of choked with ivy, so there is some light getting through, but it's pretty dark and a green tint to the light that does make it through.
I want to take my dagger and go to one of the windows, and I don't know what the ivy is. And I was like, I wish Vanilli was here, and I take my sleeve and I grab the ivy and I slash it and pull it out to let some more light stream in.
You cut away at the ivy. It takes a second to hack through it, but it is a magical dagger, so it is super fucking sharp. And you hack it through, and the light gets in pretty clearly now. Some dust motes floating, and the sunbeams coming through.
Does anyone want to look at that scary, kind of murder-looking trapdoor there at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, I do too.
All right, y'all do that, and I'll pull out my crossbow, and I'm just gonna polish this, and I'm winding it up and putting an arrow on
I
it.
love a good murder trapdoor.
You knock a bolt in your crossbow and aim it at the aim it. And what's going on now?
I approach the trapdoor.
Okay.
I knock on the trapdoor. Hello?
Goosh, 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 goosh. It echoes down, and it echoes up in here in the stone building.
Can I look for any type of mechanism that would open the trapdoor?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Trap.
Roll a die 20 and add your investigation modifier.
It is a 0.
You stop to go look around the room, and you get just completely enamored of this one dust mote that kind of floats by your face, and you follow it out the doorway. You're outside.
What do you say?
You guys just watch as Brona becomes enamored of something that you can't see, and he just walks out, and he's now standing outside in front of the tower, kind of looking up to the sky.
I'm not going to be
That seems
smart
pretty
on this
normal.
investigation. I'm just
been
going to use
charmed.
Mage Hand to try and pull that motherfucker open. Is that how that
Okay.
works?
You summon a mage hand, and an arcane floating blue hand appears before you, drops down, and tries to pull on the handle that's on the door, but it is wedged in there pretty good.
I've done all I can do.
Cree, want to give it a little bear try?
Pull on it.
Okay, make a strength check, please.
Okay. That didn't work.
D4.
So roll a die 20 and your strength modifier.
13.
13. Okay. You stand over it and give it a good heave, and your muscles tense, and it gives a little bit, but it's not enough to get the door up.
Maybe try pushing it.
I try pushing it. I would.
Okay. Make a strength check.
I was joking.
3 or an 8? Oh. 10.
It definitely does not go. You definitely don't need to push it. It definitely does.
All options.
Doesn't even
It
budge.
was a good thought, though.
I got one more idea. Open. All right, now I really done all I can.
Nevermore, right?
Nothing happens.
I put the crossbow back, and Cree, I'll try it with you. Billy, with his very weak arms, tries to help.
Okay, great.
Cool.
So make a strength check. Cree, you can make it with advantage.
Okay.
Billy's trying to help, but he's really just trying to help wedge it up.
One of them's a 1, but the other is 14. Woo.
Modified 14?
Yep.
Okay. You heave it again, the two of you together, and it gives a little bit, but it doesn't come free.
Can I investigate the rest of the room?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Oh, I think that's a 7. Yes.
Okay. You take a gander around the room, and it's definitely a stone room, dark in here, and pretty musty and old.
Can I take a javelin and
Yes.
stick it in the edge of the trapdoor and try and push it open?
Okay. Yeah. Make a strength check with advantage.
I'm gonna use a different one.
Dice jail.
God damn!
And all of them.
It's a consistent though.
Yeah, I'm apparently unlucky. 13.
The javelin gives a little bit, but it's still, you're unable to get the.
Can I come back in?
After a moment, you sort of oh, it's wandered off, and there's a moment of loss. The dust mote's gone. You feel a little sad, and come back in
I
a little
miss
more
my
melancholy than you were a moment ago.
Take that anger out on the trapdoor here.
Oh, is this not working? Here, let me try.
Make a strength check,
20.
please. Roll a die 20 and add your strength modifier.
What?
All right.
My finger! I think I caught it!
It's a new ring. It's the new
There's
ring.
a rust in there!
Let's
What is
maybe
the result of the roll?
An 8?
An 8. Yeah, it does not even budge for you.
No, I'm sorry, it's a 6.
It budges even less.
Unless it's athletics. It's not athletics.
it's not. It's just straight strength.
You know, maybe it's like the sword and the stone. Maybe I meant to open the trapdoor.
Please.
Make a strength check.
I got it. That is a 15.
I've been adding.
Hey, everyone.
And it whines. And you pull it up and it. Delric.
He's never gonna let this go.
He is a masculus. He is strength. He is power.
Boy.
Meant to be.
He is second.
I wanted him to
Also,
feel strong.
Delric, your veins are still popping in your head. Did you pull something?
What?
Your eye has got blood all in it.
No, it's fine. It's fine, really.
No, it's the red nanny.
It slams open, and there seems to be impenetrably dark down there. But you do see the very top of some carved stone steps disappearing.
My eyes can't penetrate the darkness.
Mine can.
Oh.
I'd like to penetrate the darkness with my eyes.
Okay, you have dark vision.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, you can see down. It appears to be steps that lead carved stone steps that lead down. But it looks like roughly 20 feet into a chamber.
I put my hand on Thexus. I go, let's go.
What?
Face your fears.
I put my hand on Bronan and I go, okay.
Hand on Billy.
And I'll put my hand on Delric.
All right, you guys chain down
Follow
steps,
me.
and as you descend, it becomes kind of colder and damper down here. As you're get subterranean to say, you descend about 20 feet. It's not a short distance down into another circular chamber, and the floor and walls here are all carved stone, like the structure above. And on the far wall, from the steps that descend, on the far wall, you can see a very old metal door in the wall. And there are old rotten remnants of furniture in here. It looks like maybe some chairs and tables that
Victorian era.
that long ago rotted away, and they've been reduced to bits and pieces. And on the floor, laying on its side, is a metal chest with a lock on.
Is there any wall sconces? Well, I can't see. I asked Thexus, are there any wall sconces?
Make a perception check.
I gotta make a perception check. Hold on.
I must proceed.
What are you checking?
I don't know, because that's an 11.
You take a gander around the room. You don't see anything that resembles a wall sconce in here.
I
I don't know what that is.
I also look, but I don't know what a sconce is, so I'm looking for like a pastry, like a scone. I'm looking for.
A wall scone?
I'm like, I wonder are there any in here?
You try to squint in the darkness. It's very hard to see anything, but you're sniffing for scones.
I think I also have.
Oh, you have dark vision?
Dark vision.
Oh, well, perfect.
yeah.
Then you do indeed. You look around
Do I
and
see scones?
You don't see any scones.
Oh no, there's none of those. Sorry.
But what is it you see on the floor?
There's a metal chest that's laying on its side.
I don't say anything. I
There's
go
a-
over to it.
There's a metal chest
Wally-
on the
yeah.
floor.
You feel Thexus move across the room and then like squat down.
Oh, I follow along, but I'm reaching in my pack, grabbing a torch, and I start.
You light a torch.
Oh.
Okay. You can now see the entirety of the room.
Oh.
And I look for a wall scone.
There are no wall scones or sconces. I'm
Huddled
afraid.
over this little chest like a goblin. And go,
What can we hear?
Make a perception check.
Not you.
Can I also
My
do
bad.
one for smell?
What's that?
Can I also do one for smell?
One for here, one for smell.
Sure. Yeah.
one for here, one for now.
Now and then.
What is this?
A perception check.
Perception.
Roll a die 20. Add your perception
Yeah, it's
modifier.
9.
A 9. You
Now
don't
later.
hear anything in particular here. It's quite quiet actually down here.
Need to clean my ears.
Sniffing.
I got a 6.
A 6. You sniff up a bunch of dust and just start
It's my
sneezing.
cape. Sorry.
I drop down next to Thexus. What'd you find there, buddy?
No, I'm not blowing out. I'm blowing out the torch. I'm not blowing it out.
As you're like, oh, son of a... I light it again.
Is it locked?
Yeah, it's
I'd
got a
be-
big lock on it.
I'd be careful. It's been a long time, and it's odd that this is here.
And they went missing, right?
Yes.
Can I make a
How many bodies?
check
are
for
there?
traps? Like any goofy magicry?
Look for traps
right here.
on the box.
on the chest. Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check
Oh, that's not that bad.
Finally.
for a change.
18.
An 18. Okay, great. You do check over the box. There does not seem to be anything trapped about it that you can tell.
Seems okay.
You want me to
Can I roll
smash it for
an
you?
insight check on the chest?
What are you trying to do?
If it's actually a chest?
Want to see if
Size
it's really a
double D.
chest?
Yes.
You can.
It might be a
His
guy.
investigation check discerned that it seems to be a
Alright.
chest.
I hand Delric and I go, I got it, mate. And I
Alright.
torch. I don't have thieves' tools. Does anyone have thieves' tools? Can I try to...
Someone.
I
I
have.
could smash it open.
I go, let me grab my thieves' tool. Cree, can you smash that lock?
Yeah, that's actually a better choice.
I'll pick it up and I'll try and smash it on the ground.
Okay, make a strength check.
This is going so well
The
for me
lock,
today.
not the box.
You break the fine porcelain.
Collection of...
6, a modified 6. You chuck it. Bam!
What is with me today?
It bounces
pyramid
for
guy.
a second.
Threw me off.
And then slides into the corner.
Broden, try it. I'll try after. Don't worry. I'm feeling good today.
Let me take one of my hand axes.
Yes.
I'll turn it around. Use the back of it.
Try to smash
Try-
it.
yeah.
Great. Make an attack roll with your hand axe.
No one has thieves' tools.
One of us did.
I thought maybe it was...
Yeah.
Really?
Seriously?
Same roll. An 8.
An 8?
Modified 8.
We're saving all the
Okay.
good rolls for combat.
I have,
No, for me.
you,
It just goes.
you smash down onto the lock, but you miss the lock and it bangs off the corner of the chest.
you in the head.
You can make another attempt if you like.
No, Broden, before you.
No.
Stopped a cult. This
Please.
is embarrassing.
Live in front of the internet, for God's sake.
Tens
Please
of
be
people
that.
are watching
Tens
this
of
right now.
people.
It's a 2.
The merely players
it's like a
should just
7,
retire
I guess,
now,
a
I think.
7, Yeah.
We're
yeah.
merely
Kid.
idiots.
Don't worry.
We should just
Now,
stay in this room.
I'm gonna try, but based on what I roll, I will decide if I do open it. It depends. Okay, here we go. That didn't do it. That's a 13.
That hits. You're attacking it?
Yes.
I'm punching it with my fist. Can I do that? Or should I do it with the weapon? I imagine I punch a hole through it and that unlock it from the inside.
I'm sorry. Were you attacking it? Or
Oh yeah, I use my pristine mace.
You finally used the mace.
Finally.
Great.
Finally.
Okay, please roll for damage with the mace.
Oh.
If you know how to do that. It's
I've
been
never
so
done
long.
this before.
I know.
D6.
It bangs off, hits him in the head.
I hope.
4.
Okay. The lock bends. It's not quite off yet, though.
One more. Try again.
Sure, yeah.
I was just going to go look for a key next.
Oh yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
23. 22.
That
21.
That hits.
21.
Roll for damage, please.
6.
Great. Bing, pang, tang. And the lock
love that
skitters
band.
across the floor as the mace has now been used to do something.
The mace. Oh, it broke. Oh, it's true. If you don't use it, you lose it. All right, back. Well,
What's in
Texas,
it?
go right.
All right. Is it just popped open or the
No,
lock?
you can open it up. I mean, it's not popped open. You'd have to open it.
A mage hand.
You mage hand. You summon a mage hand, which opens the chest, and inside it looks like it's. The chest is about yay big. It's about 1.5 feet by about a foot, and inside is looks to be a leather book that's been recently shaken very badly, it's brown leather book.
I pick it up.
Okay, you reach in and pick it up. You have it in your hands. It looks to be pretty old. You blow some dust. Gets back to your allergy attack continues.
Again, apparently.
Can I
Chapter
do
1.
an Arcana check?
Too late, I opened it.
On
go
the
for it.
book,
Yeah.
you'd have to be holding the book to make an Arcana check. I
okay.
think.
I'll make an Arcana check, because I'm good at that.
Okay.
Will that be a
Arcane.
history check?
That's an 18, boss.
An 18. You just looking at the book, it does not appear to be magical just by the exterior of it. You open it up. Please make an investigation
Flip
check
the
now.
fucking page. There we go.
Ooh.
21.
21. Very nice. Okay, so you begin to flip through the book, and they're old yellowed pages that are kind of brittle. But
This one's got a phone number for a doctor's office.
you're flipping through, and you see it is a
Joe Pesci.
it seems to be filled with scribbles and notes. But you glean that it seems to be recipes for potions potentially.
Does anyone speak Spanish?
I speak Gnomish.
That's a callback. Nice callback. And you find on the back inside cover, written on it, property of Prospero Millin.
What language did you say it was in? I missed that.
It's in common.
It's in common, okay. Prospero.
Millin.
Which is one of the previous
Very cool
owners.
name.
May I see that book? Interesting. May I look at some of the potions that
Sure.
are listed?
Why do you talk to God
How many
like that?
BLPs?
It's religion. You wouldn't understand.
So make an Arcana check.
What do you roll?
want to go home.
Man, you were just...
Dude!
I think I have.
Don't worry, Bronin.
It's a 2.
Oh, look at it.
2. It is.
I think it's upside down.
It
Here
is.
you go.
It is gibberish.
Yeah.
It's hard to discern as it is. Actually, it's not even very clear there.
I'm proficient in Arcana if you want me to just keep rolling it.
I'll chuck it in the fucking bucket. Let me try it.
Okay.
Okay, bro.
Arcana check.
No, you gave it to me upside down again. No, that's not. Here you are.
Thank you.
I pull out my lute. I give it a little strum and I go, reading, we're gonna find out stuff in books.
Missed opportunity for reading.
And that was a waste of a
Can I
of
try
big
it?
inspiration.
Cree can read.
Imagine. Can I try it?
What did you roll?
Sure, a 1.
That's pretty bad, right?
All right. Well, what am I doing? Investigation? What is that?
It's an Arcana
Oh,
check, I
Arcana.
think, is what's going on here.
7.
A 7. Wow, nothing. You got nothing.
Did I burn that bardic inspiration on that one?
You did.
Fuck. All right. I just go, give me the fucking book. And I'll give it a go. Just,
right.
just to complete the circle.
Okay.
13.
13.
Boy, we really need Vernelia.
Yeah, I know.
do.
She's the only one
Yeah,
who does anything.
it is a book that seems to has recipes for potions in
I
it.
really said,
Oh,
give me
great.
that book. I speak Spanish, and said no. Don't dare tell them to do that.
I close it and I go, would you mind if I held on to it? Or would you like it?
It probably describes sort of some of the portions you can make if you want to flip through.
Maybe make a large person potion.
Big lady portion.
Some BLP, I was thinking the same thing. But first off, we need stuff to make potions. I think this is a later use thing. Anyone mind if I pocket this for a little while?
Nah,
Please.
go ahead.
You got pockets
Is there
of
anything
it?
else in
Yeah.
the treasure chest?
In the chest, there is nothing else, just the book that you can see.
Now there's a
Your
creepy,
hopes and dreams, darling.
I point to the creepy door on the
Can I
other side of the
just-
room.
Pick that chest up and carry it with me throughout the.
Free box.
Sure, you pick it up.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's right.
You have it now.
I'm gonna use it now. When I pick my room,
Put your
it's going
knickknacks in there.
You can use this. This is a good box.
Put all my knickknacks.
Such a dad thing.
All right. Yep.
To the door. The big door.
There is a big metal door here.
Metal.
A big metal door. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna knock on it.
Fuck yeah, metal.
And again, it echoes back, and you could hear it echo down the hallway on the other side, or whatever's on the other side.
Are there doorknobs?
There is a door pull on it. And
Does it say pull or push?
there's a door pull on it,
Should we check?
and there is a lock
Thank you very much.
in the door.
Huh?
There's a lock in the door.
Want to use your mace again?
Are thieves' tools?
We haven't tried. We haven't tried to open it yet, have
This
we?
is not. The lock is in the door. It's not like a padlock
okay.
on a door.
Oh, I'll put the mace
Can
in.
I? Sorry, you gonna go?
No, I didn't.
I was just gonna. I wanted to take a look around the room and see if there were any.
Make an investigation check.
Stoodly doo doo, investigate. That's a 10 plus 2, 12.
Okay. You go about the room. It's it's hard. It's by torchlight. There's not much natural light in here. But you take a look around the room, and you begin to notice that on the floor, that's a stone floor. That on the floor there seems to be bits of markings on the floor. You can't discern what it was at whatever point, but there seems to be some sort of markings.
Everyone, can we clear the furniture?
There's furniture down here?
There's like rotted bits of like old like
Move
tables
it.
and stuff.
We all.
Kicking
That's a good
furniture
leg. You could use that
corners.
leg.
Hey, save the nails on that one.
Dick the Butcher was here. That son of a bitch.
You push everything aside. Okay.
Do we have a better understanding as a collective?
Everyone can make an investigation check.
Okay.
Everyone much better than me.
No, I got a 1.
8.
19.
5.
17. And that's minus
Before
2.
you tell
Sure.
them, what am I doing?
You push everything aside and begin taking around and Thexus, you begin to put together. It looks as though that this floor. Well, let me start. Kree, you kind of go around. You're like sniffing it, and you taste the markings on the floor, and you're like, this tastes like chalk, maybe. And
Chalk.
Thexus, you put that together by looking at the fact that it's chalk markings, and kind of the rough idea. It looks as though it might be an old teleportation circle.
Someone drew a giant penis on the floor.
Really?
No, it's a teleportation circle.
Oh, fuck. Both are
Very different.
Yeah, but fun.
But that one kind of does look like
A
a.
little bit like
Well, I don't know.
You could use that.
Judge,
Yeah.
would it be an Arcana check? Like, if we finished where the lines are sort of heading, like, are the lines broken on it, or?
Oh yeah, there's only little bits and pieces.
So there's no way we could like redraw the lines without knowing what we're doing.
Yeah.
if you squint and turn your head sideways, it kind of looks like a boar.
Let me see.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
So there's a teleportation site on the bottom of our tower, and yet the Millins have not been seen, right?
So they might have left.
Maybe
Someone wiped the circle.
You think
Maybe-
they turned
maybe
in-
they drew this and then they decided not to do it and left.
Yeah, that's
you
probably.
think they turned
That's a logical thing. They were
Someone-
kidnapped
someone
by
might have-
pirates.
Yes.
Someone might have
just went
erased
to the
it
woods
before
and
they could come
decided
back.
not to
Make
mess
sure
with
they
it.
couldn't be followed.
Ooh, maybe.
There was a war going on.
So we've deduced that the circle has been disconnected. Like there's just like
Yeah, there's only little bare remnants of it.
bare remnants of it. Okay.
Looks like a bear.
So maybe,
You're
maybe,
a bear.
maybe if we find some sort of documentation of what this portal looks like, we can draw it again.
Can I quickly peruse the formula book?
Sure.
Any?
Can make another investigation
Is
check.
there a bookshelf in this room?
Oh, natural 20.
You go through that book and discern that there is nothing that relates whatsoever to teleportation.
That was
Cool.
wasted.
But do I find like a cool note that says like, if you mix this, you can make like a big fireball potion?
You've got a good grasp of the potions in that book, which we will outline at a later date.
Great.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
So it's possible that we could find something here that resembles the markings that can potentially be on this floor, and maybe we find out what that portal does.
And this door's locked, so I guess we should check the rest of the house before we come back down.
Have we
Sounds good.
tried opening it yet? Did anyone actually try to open it?
No one has tried to open it yet.
I tried to open it.
It appears to be locked.
It's locked.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
now that that's done.
I just wanted to be sure, you know.
No, I mean we're pretty
Cross
dumb,
your
so that
eyes,
was a good
don't-
idea.
You could try to force it open.
I tried to. This is going to be embarrassing again, but I tried to force it open.
Please make a strength check.
You are the strong one.
Embarrassing.
Uh, 18.
You pull on the door and you feel the lock mechanism give, and it is now opened.
Broke it.
I did it. I broke a door. We're breaking in our tower. I did it. All right. Can I pull this out? Can I kind of throw the door aside? Watch out!
You pull the door, and it is barely on its rusty hinges, but it is swung open.
What do you
I
see?
peer inside.
You peer inside, and it appears to be a
Bathroom?
sorry, just a sec. It is.
Fantasy Costco.
There's a rough-hewn, like sort of like natural. Well, it's not well carved, narrow sort of corridor that seems to have a slight grade downward. Away
We
from
love
you.
those.
It looks like another one, another underground tunnel, like the one.
Those can go on forever.
Yeah.
But maybe that's where they keep all the secret things, like drawings of portal markings.
Televitations.
Do we?
You want to
I
go up before you go down?
what I'm thinking.
That's what Mama used to say.
Why?
Got real southern there for a second.
What region is that?
Oh, north, south
Inside
March.
check. Who is this man? He's a doppelganger.
But I agree. Maybe we should check the rest of the tower, see if we can find more information before we go.
Let's let this air out a bit. And
I
we'll come
can't
back
ignore a
to
hole
it.
like this.
That's what she.
Maybe you can.
That's not what she said.
No, that's what he said.
All right, come on, chill.
All right, upstairs.
So we go
upstairs.
back up.
Okay,
Upstairs.
you go back up. You're now back on the ground floor.
Were there rooms?
You're in a singular room here.
How many-
there
how many
are
stories are
stairs that go up.
All right, Thexus,
Yes.
you're probably the lightest.
No, wait. Use your spider climbing to climb up the tower. 'cause
Thank
this will
God, I
fun.
thought Bronin was gonna throw me.
But jump.
No, you can now.
Oh, the
Right.
stairs work,
You
don't
can save
they?
us a lot of time. Go to the top
No.
one.
Can I use my new ring and climb the
Sure.
tower walls?
Oh,
The
this is
stairs
cool.
do work,
You
don't
activate the
they?
ring of spider climb and begin to
but
climb
this
up
is cool.
you can,
sure,
you can
yeah.
climb up the wall.
What does it feel like?
Stone.
Oh,
Rock.
God?
Look, with that ring, that's a lot of power. In a power tower. With great power
In a power
comes
tower.
great responsibility.
I'm going up the wall.
You skitter up the wall. Thexus leaps to the wall and works his way up the following the curve upwards. Once you pass the ceiling of this room, it becomes the floor of the next floor, and there is a door here. There is a doorway here. An old, rotten wooden door has sort of dilapidated there, but the stairs continue up, or you can peer into the door.
I'll peer into the door.
We okay to join you?
I don't know. Look at the stairs. I mean, it looks fine to me.
I start walking up the stairs.
Okay.
follow
You
Bree.
walk up the stairs. They are stone steps, and you
Well, that's a big difference.
you make
I'm
your way
pretty
up.
heavy. I don't want to fall through the wooden staircase.
No, yes. Basically, anything that was wooden has long ago rotted away in this
Right.
building. So you make your way up and join Thexus, who is on the wall looking in the doorway.
Hey, you big bug.
It is an empty room, not unlike the ones you have seen before. There looks to be some like bits and pieces, remnants of anything that had been there before is sort of rotted away. But there are ivy-choked windows in there.
So it's just an empty room, basically.
Yeah, it's an empty
Not a
room.
scone in sight.
No
You know what? I'm
stones.
just going to take this room.
All right.
This is Brown.
This-
Put
this
your
is-
chest down.
You put the chest there in the room there.
You can have your workstation over here. Maybe your right over here.
Yeah. Maybe
sleep
take
here.
out my knapsack.
Sure. You remove
Lay
your
it out.
backpack, put it down. All right.
I'm going to the next one.
All right. Thexus skitters up to the next floor.
Ooh,
It
that's creepy.
looks very similar to the one before.
Little devil boy going up the walls.
As it circles up, and there is another doorway with a long ago rotted away door, and an empty room as well on the next floor.
This one's got gold in it.
Really? No, run up the stairs. Oh,
Bitch.
is it empty?
It's empty.
Is it still ivy choked?
Yep.
I go to the window, cut out some ivy, let the light.
You cut some of the ivy. The light pours in.
So I would like to just go up the stair, all the way up the stairs, and just look into each room as I pass.
Okay. You make your way up, and there are 5 stories above the ground floor. You get to the top floor, and there is a set of stone steps that leads up to what would have been a trap door, but that has long ago rotted away. And you can see sunlight pouring through what must be the roof.
Oh, I call dibs
On the roof?
on this one. Yeah, the roof, I guess. No, the top floor.
Sounds good. We didn't see anything in the rooms as we went.
No, all of the rooms seem to have been, again, nothing more than like some random detritus that was left behind and rotted away.
I guess I'll.
And you clear all the windows as you go up?
Just that second room, and I'm like, you know what? This is mine. And I'm already starting to tidy up while everyone goes up and then come
I've
back
made it
down.
to the third room, and I've taken my dagger out, and I cut open the.
Okay. You do so.
portals.
I'll do the same.
So who lives on the ground floor?
Third floor, menswear.
So there is the ground floor. There is the basement. There is the first floor up is what Bronan has claimed, and the second floor Delric has claimed.
Third floor.
Or third floor has
Second floor is
Delric has
Billy's.
claimed.
Yeah.
Well,
Or Billy and then
actually,
Delric.
I'll take the first floor. Oh no, I'll take second floor.
You said ground floor? Or
I was thinking ground floor, but I'll take second floor.
Cree should take the basement.
Yeah, it actually might make more sense if Venelia got the top one and I took the underground.
Okay.
It's a bit more, like...
Well,
Means I get number 4.
let's see what's down there first.
You also have like the master bathroom. That's the door we opened.
And
Has to be it.
Texas.
4.
You mean the floor?
And then
Yeah.
Cornelia gets 5.
Swing and a miss.
All right. Very good.
What did you say?
He said, you have the master bathroom. And I went, you mean the floor? And he was like, yeah.
Great. So yeah, everything seems to be that all seem to be relatively identical rooms, without much of anything remaining in them.
Can I go up the would have been a trapdoor and stand on
Sure. Yeah, you go up to the top. You can see quite impressively around the surrounding countrysides. You can see the Karan estates not far off to the east of you, and you can see it's only a couple of miles off, not even that far. The town of Verena. You can see the mountains to the west, and the Forest of Arden, and you can see far off to the east. You can see just the fringe of the forest of Kirantanis across the Teth River.
Damn. So close yet so far from home.
The crenellations across the top, as I said, several of them are missing and have crumbled. Some of them off the tower. Some have just sort of crumbled down onto the roof. But there's a couple missing. But that is the stonework. Other than that, seems pretty solid in the building.
I go back down.
Basement, anyone?
All right.
Creepy
yeah.
basement?
Yes.
Creepy basement? Creepy basement?
Creepy basement.
I'm down.
Basement.
Okay.
To go down.
Billy's, as he's coming down the floor, is like, all right, everyone, I'm taking a list of orders for Grimley. We're going to need furniture. We're going to need bedding. We're going to need all sorts of stuff. So get your lists into me when we get back into town.
Don't forget ketchup.
Ketchup, yeah, absolutely. Catsup? All right.
I really want a round leather fabric filled with small beans. So when you sit in it, it absorbs your body.
So a bag of beans.
Bag of beans
that you can
sit on. Would that be comfortable? Would you imagine
We
it?
should set up a sort
Ask
of
them if they've got any bag beans.
Well, I can't ask them
beans.
right now, but let's put a little list in the front door, and so
Right.
as you're going out, you can write things we need for the house.
Right, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
You know what we could do is we could make a list of people in town who want to donate to support us getting all this furniture.
Yes,
they could
yes.
fund us. They could go and fund us.
Yes.
Yes.
Donate to the Classical Theatre Company.
I was trying to figure out a way to help segue.
Donate to Classical Theatre Company. Do it. Classicaltheatre.org or in our PayPal. down below
Delric
on our
needs
Twitch
a
channel.
new couch
Great.
and beanbag.
I put on like a little nail. I just stick a piece of paper like, okay, stuff for the house, and then
Great.
Basement.
Basement.
All right, you guys reconvene down on the first floor, and then again descend down through the metal trapdoor to the basement below, and you are back now in the room here that was where you had found the chest.
Peer into because we already know, so I give it a whiff, and then I start slowly making my way
All right, make a perception check.
down.
I like how our group is turning into like an episode of Friends.
But with like a mix of barbarian in there.
yeah.
Like
I'm totally
that's-
Chandler.
13.
13. You get the sense that it is more damp down this corridor than it was inside the room.
It's more damp underground. It's more damp down here.
I wonder if there's a water source.
ooh, what a feature! We got an indoor pool.
Ooh.
Carrot,
everyone-
you still got that torch?
Yeah.
Oh, you left it here. Oh.
Yeah,
There it is.
I stuck it in this rock. I pull out. Well, we have the one. How much light does one torch give off?
It's bright light and a 10-foot radius.
Oh, so I'm gonna light a second torch.
Well, here, I can just.
Hold on. And like,
You got one.
let me
prestidigitation.
qualify here. Let me see if I have it here. Here we go. It's 20-foot radius bright light, and another 20 feet of
Maybe
dim
just
light.
one's okay.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
But no. That's still helpful.
Yeah, that's super helpful. Yeah, I don't need to
So-
light a second torch.
Yeah, there we go.
You take up the rear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Total party kill.
Credits roll.
Wild magic. So you
God, no.
you're gonna you make your way down. What's the Thexus, you're in the lead? Is that what I understand?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I'll be behind.
I got dark
Okay.
vision. It helps.
Great. So you make your way down. As I say, it slowly descends. You travel along this sort of this corridor for probably, as I say, it's rough-hewn, but not natural. Probably about 70 feet or so. When it then like opens up into a natural cavern here underneath, and it's which is pretty wide across, and you can see at the far end probably maybe like 60 or so feet away, what looks to be an underground pool. Like there's a pool of water that is just like a glass surface there. There are a number of rocks all around.
Kree, go looking for rocks.
I'll look around while we're walking for pretty rocks.
Okay, make an investigation check.
You find another giant
Can I get the
diamond.
next one?
That's 13.
13. You kind of like scouring around a little bit, looking for rocks, and you find one like near the water that's like really like smooth, like it's got a kind of green tint to it, and you pick it up, and as you pick it up, a massive tentacle comes out of the water with a big flat ear-like surface on it and comes hurtling down towards you. So everyone can please roll for initiative.
Oh,
Let's go!
That was a nice rock, though.
Yo, I'm so sorry.
We have a pet octopus.
And you have that ring of swimming.
I sure.
You got that
do.
swim.
Well, I'm really glad it happened this way and not with you jumping into the water.
Oh, the fighting music.
Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Look it up.
Bam.
Figures.
Shit it off.
Hey, hot dog!
It's actually pretty good.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16.
It's actually good because
That's a great.
it's
Yeah,
pointing
yeah,
towards me.
yeah,
so-
yeah, yeah. Ah, no!
Blood on the seesaw.
That's a good song.
Blood on the seesaw.
Blood on the seesaw. Oh!
Oh no, it's ugly.
Oh, I don't. Can we fight this at our level?
It's Mom probably thinks it's pretty.
It's a very handsome.
JJ
boy.
really
How
went,
do we
all right,
know?
it's time for one of you fuckers to die.
Mostly
Mostly
cat.
mouth.
It could be a pet. It could be friendly.
He's not here because
I'm
she's
not.
Yes.
The rest of us are fired.
It's a rock. It's another rock. Is this decorative?
It's decorative.
Oh, it's coverage.
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 Coverage. Coverage. Coverage.
Shit off.
Ooh, that one looks like the one from Lion King.
Does it?
The circle of life.
So let us get some initiative order here. Once we're set up. Ooh, let's go!
Also, while we're setting up, you should donate to the Classical Theater at classicaltheater.org, where your donations will be tax deductible, which will help pay for artists to help provide art to you. It is the only classical theater producing organization in the state of Texas that does year-round classical theater.
Remember that if you donate and comment in the chat and are following us, you can win a piece of artwork that I made with my own hands. And it looks like that. There's so much Mark blood in that painting.
Perfect.
No, seriously. Thank you for donating.
That's why it's so shiny and holographic.
Yeah.
All right.
Unicorn blood.
So let's go down the initiative order. Anyone's 20 to 25.
I vote nat 20.
Nat 20. Nice.
Do you have initiative bonus?
So I guess 22.
22.
Okay.
22.
Anyone 15 to 20?
17. You're 16. Oh, he's also 17, and his dexterity is higher. So you go before.
Okay. Anyone's 10 to 15?
13, boss.
13. Texas. I think that's got some good initiative rolls.
Well.
All right. And 5 to 10. There we go, Billy.
That's a 6. I was surprised.
Very good. All right. So that is our initiative order set. So this tentacle comes whipping out of the water, followed by the rest of this creature, which is huge, thick, trunk-like legs. Doosh, doosh, splashing water. It's like, down around you, and these huge whipping tentacles. It has this huge fanged mouth. And with the razor-sharp teeth in it, and it has this rank odor coming off of it. It is putrid. So, Cree, you have initiative. What would you like to do?
If I can I just run away? Like, I know that's horrible.
Bravely ran away.
Can I just go right here?
Sure.
I don't know. We kind of surprised
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
All right. Cree, you bolt away, running from the creature. What would you like to do?
It
Anything else?
smells like us. That's it. That's all I do.
No action.
Well, I don't want to attack it because we surprised it. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. Bronan, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to charge.
Okay.
The complete opposite of what they did.
You can get up adjacent to it if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay. Bronan, with your sword already drawn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
All right, you're right at the lip of the water, like right in the, looking right down the thing's maw.
Yeah.
All right.
I would like to attack.
Okay, please make an attack roll.
Take
You're
its ass.
making an attack with your longsword?
Yes.
Okay, great. Roll a die 20 and add your attack modifier with your longsword, please.
It's 10.
A 10. You go to swing, and this thing's hide is super thick. You hit it, and it basically glances off of the creature. Ugh.
Oops.
Anything else? Anything else, Bronan? Okay. Delric, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Thexus, you're on deck.
Yep.
I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And how far am I from it?
You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet away.
I'm 35 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to cast the Spiritual Weapon next to it because I can cast it at 60 feet. So that's I'm going to cast that. Then I'm going to use.
Okay. So you're like adjacent here to.
Correct.
Okay. You grab the symbol of Gordwood around your neck and you pray to your god of trickery, and he answers your call as you summon a. What type of weapon is it?
It's a pristine mace.
You summon this this glowing, like golden glowing, pristine mace. it's summoned right there, right next to it, hovering.
Price tag hanging off of
There's one little dink on it from where you smashed a lock.
official logo of the Mace BA or
And then I'm going to use my action to cast Guiding Bolt. So
Okay. Make an attack roll, yeah?
yeah,
Okay, great.
I think that's an 18. Yeah, 18.
An 18 hits. Please roll for damage. Or does it? It doesn't make a saving throw. It just automatically.
Let's see. On a hit, yeah. The next attack roll made against this target before the end of my
advantage.
next turn has advantage.
Great.
Let's see. D6. 15 damage, radiant damage.
Wow. Okay. 15. Nice. So that's you point your finger, and this arcane bolt of divine energy shoots out from your fingertip, courses right past Bronin's head, and slams straight into the creature, right above its mouth, and just drives a sort of burning scar across the top of its head, and it is now illuminated.
When I shoot it, I say, "Grata."
Perfect.
Well, that's an old one.
Did you burn my hair?
What just happened?
Just a tinge of the singe. You're right.
Is that your turn? Are you moving at all, or is that it?
And then I'm going to. How far am I removed from that rock?
This one? 5, 10, 15 feet.
Now, Sarah. All right.
Okay. All right. Texas, what would you like to do?
What the fuck? Mind spike.
Okay, great. You cast Mind Spike. This is wild magic roll, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
We're good.
All right.
And then it's, target must make a wisdom saving throw, taking 3d8 psychic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
And what's your spell save DC?
14.
Okay. It does not make it save.
Didn't think so.
Was it, you said 3d8?
Yeah.
Nice.
So roll for damage.
7, 5, 3.
Okay, 15.
A quick 30.
Yeah.
Right. And that so it's 15 points of damage.
And then on a failed save, you always know the target's location until the spell ends, which is an hour, but only while the two of you are on the same plane of existence.
Okay, great. So you call upon the well of magic within you, and focusing your mental energy, you drive an arcane spike of psychic energy straight into this thing's mind, which just it squeals, and you watch it physically reel as its tentacles flap about wildly. All right, Billy, you're on deck. The creature, which none of you has ever seen before in your lives, is going to make an attack on you, Bronin. It goes initially to go bite you.
Ugh.
A little munch.
It's a lot of mouth coming at you.
There's a 19.
Sounds like a Saturday night, am I right?
It goes to bite you, but you manage to drive your shield up into its mouth, and the fangs come down around it, but are unable to get you, and then it pulls back. Then it whips back with one of its tentacles and comes to make a second attack. And it rolls a 1, missing badly with the second attack, and then its third attack, it comes with its other tentacle on you. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. The tentacle, with its sort of a long, flat end of it with a little like tendrils on it, comes slapping down on you. You take, let's see. You take 6 points of damage. Please make a. No, it comes around you and then it begins to coil around you, and you are now grappled by the grappled. I should say grappled and restrained now by the creature.
But I do take the 6.
You still take the 6 points of damage, but you're also grappled and restrained.
Are tentacles your fantasy? Subscribe to Be Your RPG.
Touche.
Billy, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I point at the guy and I give him the offer, and I cast Hex on him.
Okay.
With the intent of intent to kill, absolutely. And he has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws, and he doesn't have no save needs to be made. He's now just hexed.
Okay.
I will also then like to pull out that crossbow. Thankfully, I loaded that bolt earlier.
You did.
And I'm gonna. Do I have a clear line of sight, or is Bronin in Thexus?
Oh, it's very big.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll take a pot shot at him with the crossbow.
So you have hexed him. Okay.
You also have advantage.
What did you say? There was any damage with a hex or no?
No,
Okay, great.
nothing to roll for it.
Okay.
He has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Okay, great. So you summon the fayness that you stole
Yes.
from Queen Mab and basically draw a curse upon the creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I take out my crossbow and pew! And I.
All right.
With attacks with advantage.
45 feet.
Yes.
Is that still short range, or is that just I don't know? You'd have.
I don't have the.
We don't have it marked there.
I do not have it written.
What is it?
Down
Regular crossbow?
Light crossbow. I think it's 60 feet is the max, or the.
80-30 or 80-320.
Oh, okay, great.
So I'm still within
Yes,
shooting
you're good
range.
to go.
Great.
Yep. Uh-huh.
So. Those are terrible rolls. 9 plus 4 is
13.
13. So 13.
Unfortunately, you try to take aim at one of the tentacles, but it whips out of the way after a moment, and the bolt disappears into the darkness.
What did you roll?
13.
Okay.
And then I'd like to. Let me go ahead and get some height advantage. Can I clamber up that rock there?
Sure, yeah. Make a. I'll allow you to make either an acrobatics
short
or an athletics check, whichever you prefer.
Let's be acrobatic.
Okay.
That's an 8.
An 8.
An 8.
You try to scramble up, but you wind up using half of your movement and are unable to get up. So you
Okay.
slide back down.
Damn it. And that's my turn.
You still have half your move if you want to use it at all.
Any chance I can try it again or no?
Sure, yeah, you can try it one more time.
I'll try one more. That's even worse. 9.
Nope. You cannot get up that rock.
Okay, that's
All
my
right.
turn.
Okay. Very good. Back around to you, Kree. What would you like to do?
The rock that I'm holding doesn't look like an egg, does it? Like it's not.
No, it does not.
It's definitely a rock. Okay,
Not that you
great.
can tell.
And the creature's eyes. Can we see them?
Its eyes are alarmingly. There are a set of 3 eyes right on the end of that central tentacle.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Then can I run up with my long sword and try and, or actually, can I aim a javelin for its eyes?
You can try and be really hard. It's a moving target, pretty far away.
In that case, let me run up with my long sword.
Okay.
and-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You cannot quite get there.
Damn.
To be adjacent to him.
Okay, well then I'll get up as close as I can,
Okay.
and I will throw a javelin from there.
Okay, great. Make an attack roll with your javelin, please.
10.
Make a recommendation.
Oh, fuck me. I'm a barbarian and I forgot
Right.
to rage.
Why don't you use your bonus action?
Okay, well then I would like to rage.
Perfect, great. You are immediately enraged at this creature, which surprised you and scared you a little bit as it came running out of the water. And then you ran away and you're like, that's not what I do. And immediately you are filled with this rage and come charging back in. Uh-huh.
And I was a 10 to hit.
A 10. The javelin you chuck it at it, but its hide is super thick. And it sticks for a second and then falls out. It doesn't seem to have done any damage. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Bronin, what would you like to do? You can attempt to escape the grapple by making a strength check.
Yes. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Very well done. You push back against the tentacles the tentacle that had wrapped around you, and you managed to burst free from the creature. You are no longer grappled and restrained.
Now I'm really mad. Going to attack.
Very good.
No way.
Wow.
Followed up with a nat 1.
Zoink, Scoob. You
You actually brought the tentacle back into you.
That's a 6.
Uh-huh. That does not hit. You manage to burst free and wildly swing, but unfortunately the tentacle.
Wow!
One.
Did you hear that? He got a whop. Play it again. It's worth the wait.
Wait.
Oh, is that a one
Did
time?
we just make that up?
Definitely.
Yeah.
There, you got womp one.
Oh man! You swing
amazing.
and it misses.
Can I get some wah-wahs in the chat?
I thought I had said something. I was like, what? I didn't hear it at all. So you miss. Anything else, Bronin?
Amazing.
Okay.
We need to have some character specific.
Delric, what would you like to do?
I am going to use my ability to make a second version of myself. What am I trying to say?
Duplicate. Yes, uh-huh.
Jesus. Now, I want to invoke duplicity. I want to place it adjacent to the monster.
Okay. And what's the range on that?
I have to move 30 feet and then cast it, so it's 30 feet away.
Okay.
I have to move within 30 feet, basically.
So 1, 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You move forward, concentrate for a moment, and summon a duplicate of yourself, which now appears
It's like
next
a
to
gelatin me.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like green and like
Cherry flavor.
But it's paler.
Yeah.
You know, the pastels
You can
aren't
get
bright.
paler?
Yeah.
It's clear.
Yeah. Luminescent. I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack with my spiritual weapon.
Okay, great. Please make an attack roll.
14.
14 hits. Please roll for damage.
14's there.
It's 14.
8. This is the 8, right? Yeah. 9.
9 points of bludgeoning damage, right?
Force damage.
Force damage. Okay. So the luminescent mace smashes straight down on the head of the thing. It staggers for a sec before whipping around. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, great. Very good. We have Thexus. What would you like to do?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna mind spike it again.
Okay, very good. Please, is it the saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you've got your wild magic roll. Wisdom save, at disadvantage, right?
from the hex.
It does not make it save.
Let's go.
6, 7, 4.
17. Good lord, you're getting good rolls with that. Okay.
Nightcrawler.
You again summon the mental energy and drive a spike straight into the creature's mind. Again, it flails about as the pain just pierces straight to its core.
No, I got it.
Okay. I thought you
Anything else, Texas?
It's so ugly!
Don't judge. Billy, you're on
Yeah,
deck.
don't body shame him.
The Otiuk is going to attempt
The what?
What's it called?
an Otiuk.
An Otiuk!
Oh, it's you.
The creature goes to make an attack, and it goes to bite Bronin.
Odio.
17 does not hit.
No.
Okay. It goes to bite you, but you manage to ward it off again. Then it goes after you with its first tentacle attack and misses. And it comes at you with its second tentacle attack. 23 hits. And you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as the tentacle slams into you, and you are yet again wrapped in it, restrained and grappled by the thing.
Ronan, come on! We need to kill it, not hug it.
And that is its turn.
It may
Billy,
be in
what would you
heat.
like to
I
do?
don't know what's going on.
Just a rules question. So
Yes.
hex is whenever I hit it with an attack. So it could be a spell attack, and I can still apply.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let me do then. I point at it and I start strumming on my lute and Odi, and
God damn it.
and then I cast vicious mockery.
All right, great. Very good.
To make a wisdom saving throw, I'll take a D4 psychic damage.
It makes it safe.
Damn. Okay. Well, then nothing happens.
Okay. You mock the creature, but it doesn't seem to hear you. Wherever
well,
its ears are.
I shout at the tentacle, and it's like,
It has a surprisingly high self-esteem.
yeah, you know what? Good for him. I don't know.
Gender
Good
isn't
for them.
real.
Good for them. I'd like to clamber up that rock one more time.
Okay, please
Not to
make
be
we'll make an acrobatics check.
I hope you fall again.
a
Never
natural
mind.
20 that
That's 20
time.
now. You do like a standing leap.
He's standing sideways on the rock.
And make it. Can I be able to do it? Can I do it?
Get the other rock.
He spider climbs. That's a good. I like that boulder.
Yeah,
That's
that's a nice
nice
boulder. And then I start doing a little jig to get his attention.
Okay.
Right off.
Fuck it up.
Very good.
Fuck it up.
Do the
Come and
lean
get
with
me.
the rock with it. Bring it back.
Lean
right.
with it. Rock. Oh, that's good. Lean with it. Rock.
We're
with
back
it.
around to you, Cree. What would you like to do?
I would like to get Rat up next to it and try to stab it in the mouth with me spider-covered venom. Well, it's probably worn off by now. With my sword.
Sure, make an attack. I'll allow the venom to remain. Sure, make a swing.
Okay, let's go with this one. God fucking damn it. That's an 8.
It does not hit. You swing with your sword, but unfortunately the trying to lash at a tentacle that's sort of wailing near you, but it whips out of the way.
All right, well. I did it for that.
You did it.
Yeah,
Great.
Worth it.
Do it for the sound effects.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, very
Get a
good.
nat 20 sound effect too.
Bronin, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna drop my shield, grab my sword two-handed,
Okay.
try and attack.
You need to break free of this.
I want
gun.
to break free.
All right, so that's a strength.
Does that get annoying? yet?
A strength check.
That's our
Yes,
one.
Yeah.
13.
It's bam.
13. We have Vienna
13 works.
Queen.
You break free.
and the 21 one of that. No, actually not.
21. From Vine.
Now I drop my shield.
Okay. Yep.
Grew up with Vine.
That was my duplicate that blew it. So
Oh,
really
okay.
nothing happened. Did that help?
29.
No! No, it didn't!
You swing and
10.
Maybe it's the tables.
a 10 does not hit. A 10 does not hit. You swing, but do not land.
I'm
gonna
gonna
miss.
die.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna run. Oh no, I don't know. Can I run?
It'll get an attack of opportunity, but you can try to run.
Well, how many attacks of opportunity will I
It'll
get?
get one.
One's better than 3.
It's true.
Make your choice. What are you doing, Bronin?
I'll run away.
Okay.
Run away!
Bravely ran away.
Brave
grab my
knight, Sir
shield as
Robin.
I'm leaving?
Sir Robin.
Can I? Is he
No.
I don't think so. Since you put it
Like,
down this round, I
can I
don't.
kick it?
DMJJ?
So it's close by me?
Hold on one
Yes. I was going to ask if he's 60.
second. Okay. What were you?
Is he 60 feet away, or is he farther than that from me? He's like 80 feet, right?
It's 45.
Oh, great. I'd like to cut in words.
Okay.
And then I go, odi, 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 og, and cutting words to make sure that attack roll doesn't hit him.
Okay. And that reduces the attack roll by what?
1d6.
Okay. You don't need to bother. It does not hit.
Okay.
And you,
Nice.
where are you running?
It's a reaction.
Run away!
Like straight away?
Yeah,
back in the line?
yeah.
Okay.
Closer to that rock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, hi, Bronin.
6.
Thanks, Billy.
Down to 1.
That was a sweet lick.
All right. Delric, what would you like to do?
How many feet away am I?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
I'm gonna move adjacent to it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
My attacks have advantage. It has disadvantage
Okay.
because of my duplicate.
Okay.
And I am going to cast. Where is it? The
So many
it's damage
spells. I
tag.
knew what that was like.
That wounds one. Inflict wounds at level 2.
Okay.
Ooh. If it's a wisdom save,
Yeah.
he has disadvantage.
It's a melee attack.
Okay.
At advantage. With advantage. A 1 and 5.
That does not hit. You go to reach in, but as the black miasma covers your hand,
He doesn't have.
with deadly necrotic energy, but you do not manage to get your hand upon it.
Oh, man, that hurts. But then I'm going to make my spiritual weapon attack.
Okay, great.
Is that
Make it-
also with advantage now?
Make an attack roll. No, I don't think so. No.
I'm sorry, 17.
17 hits. Please roll for damage.
You doing all right? 14.
14 points of damage.
It's a D8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is a +6. 8 plus 6. 14.
Great, very good. Okay. The magical mace smashes the thing, smashing out several of its teeth, which go skittering across and disappearing into the water around it. Anything else, Delric?
That's it.
Okay, great. Dexus, what would you like to do?
Magic missile.
Okay,
It's a 2.
close.
We're good.
Zoink, Scoob.
Zoink, Scoob. Mark, thank you. Then. Yeah.
Jeez.
4, 2, 2.
Okay, 8 plus 3, 11.
Yeah.
Okay. The arcane bolts zip through, one after the other, slamming repeatedly into the creature's skull. Nicely done. Anything else, Dexus?
And do
Okay.
a little dance.
All right, great. The creature is going to attack Kree now.
Bring it on, big boy.
Does a 19 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It goes to bite you.
Half damage.
And it crunches down on you. You take 12 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
but it is halved because of your raging. Is that correct?
Yes. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 6 damage.
Yes.
Okay, great.
not me.
So instead you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
So please roll a Constitution saving throw.
That sounds bad.
Oh. 17. Oh wait, is it? Do I add?
No, saving throw.
Oh, just kidding. 19.
You feel something bad get pumped into your body as this thing bites down on you, but you seem to be able to shake it off.
Shake it off. It's like a good Saturday night.
Yes, right?
It's great music.
It then goes to attack you with one of its tentacles.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. After the reduction, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you are grappled and restrained as the tentacle wraps around you.
43 hits.
Yeah.
She be beefy.
And then it goes to make another attack on you. It's going to now have advantage since you are restrained.
Okay.
How many arms does it have?
3.
That's not an arm.
24 points of
Get that man out of here!
24 hit. Does a 24
Yes,
hit.
it does.
It's
It's like 24 points of damage. Oh.
sorry about that.
Guys!
That would be all of
5. So you take 4 points of
hit
bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that'll be its turn against you. And that is the creature's turn.
Oh, then it's me.
All right. So
wants to
to
come
Billy,
play
what
with
would you like to do?
Try.
I would like to. I'm gonna try to vicious mockery it again.
Okay.
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage with the hex.
$14 is your DC, spell save DC?
My spell save DC is a 14.
Okay, it does not make it save.
Hell yes. So it'll take a D4 plus a D6 from the hex.
Okay.
That's 8 points total,
Okay.
and it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Okay.
I also, I looked at Bronin, and is he looking a little rough around the edges? Or
Yeah.
I cast with a bonus action It comes from the water. Boom, healing word. And he can roll a D4 plus spell.
You can roll it.
Oh, I will do it. And then spellcast. That's just my charisma modifier, right? Okay, so shaka. 8 points of healing.
Oh, nice.
So Billy heals you up a little bit with a song.
And I still do my dance.
Oh yeah. Anything else, Billy?
What moves?
That's my movement. 30 feet of dancing.
30 feet of dancing. Perfect. You go in a circle. Very good. All right, Kree, it's your turn.
I tried to untentacle myself.
Okay.
That's what she said.
I'm just trying to figure that out. That's my nano. I was just to say that. Can you please make a strength check?
Sure can.
Nana was
White families.
16.
You break free.
Yay!
break free. Whoa,
Did you hear the hesitation before? I feel like you knew that was about to happen.
I knew it was
You
coming.
break free.
You manage to shirk the thing off, and it is you are now free.
That was my action, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, okay, great. Then I try to swing at its mouth.
Okay, great. Make an attack.
Come on.
Booyaka shot.
Ooh, not terrible. 19.
A 19 hits. Please roll for damage.
Okay. That's 1d8. Oh, I need help with 8.
You have
Are you one-handed?
Fuck. Oh, two-handed, duh.
A ton.
Two-handed D10. This one.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12.
It's a 10.
Here's the 10.
Boo boo. 7.
Plus your
7 points of damage. Did you add the 2 because you're raging?
Oh no, I didn't. So 9.
9. Okay, great. You drive the sword into the thing's side, right the crease of its mouth, extending it out a little bit.
How I got
And
these scars.
its tongue comes out and is lashing around. Anything else, Kree?
That's it.
Okay, very good. Bronin, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna run in and try and stab it.
All right.
I was running. Mama said they're my magic boots.
Okay, you charge in, Bronin.
That got me. I don't know why.
Use your sharp new sword.
I wanna stab it.
Come on.
Andrew looks like a nice Nana.
23.
A 23 does hit. Please roll for damage.
All right.
I remember when
By
I
the
was
light of Epilogue. Your day has ended and your night has come. I'm gonna divine smite.
Okay.
So
Just because.
I can expend one spell slot.
This is his first divine smite, I
radiant
think.
Well, it's fun
damage.
while it lasted.
So I'll do the
last one,
D10
yeah.
first, and then
Okay.
I'll do that thing next.
Great.
Care if I lose it? Okay.
There's no
So
riddles on
that
them.
is a 7
They got rid of the Lone Star riddles.
plus 2d8.
Drink this beer.
different kind of carb.
Right. I like my sugars and processed glutens. Alcohol.
Plus another 8.
So 16.
I like
Yeah.
my processed food.
Okay.
Then I
Alright.
think I might be able to Thunderous
Don't call
Smite.
it cake
I'm not
Okay.
the brightest bulb in the bunch. I'm not the brightest.
So the first
bulb.
time you hit with a melee weapon,
know.
your weapon rings with thunder that's audible 2d6 thunder damage to the target.
Okay.
Ooh, thunderous smite.
It's thunderous and divine.
Thunder
Divine thunderous smite.
Thunderstruck!
Thunder. Nice.
And what's the most expensive song to
So
get copyrighted?
27 points of damage total. Okay.
What? Yeah?
So you come charging in. Awesome.
He came in like Thanos when he came into Wakanda.
You come charging in with a sword, and as you're moving in, you summon Ilywood's divine energy into it, and it begins to glow a white glow, and then you bring with both hands crashing down onto the creature, straight onto its head, and it explodes with divine energy, not just light but sound as well, as it explodes out, echoing throughout the entire cavern. It was really loud, by the way. Right, it was right by your ear, Delric.
Oh, I missed it. I bet that looked really cool. Did you see it?
What?
Did you see his attack? It was really cool.
No, I was dancing.
Oh, we all missed it. But that was really cool, though.
Anything else, Bronin?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, that's pretty good. Delric, what would you like to do?
What?
Delric, what would you like to do?
Sorry, I was deaf.
Delric.
There we go.
Paging Delric.
Yes. Okay. All right. I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna attempt inflict wounds again. Let's level 1.
With a real Sun Shady.
Melee spell attack. Is that my spell attack modifier?
Uh-huh.
Oh hell yeah! 17.
That hits. Please roll for damage.
Oh shit. 3d10s.
Infinity Stone.
Too powerful.
It's like one of those
Oh.
paper things.
Okay. 18.
18. Okay. You call upon Ilyuan's dark side, and your hand is encased in black arcane energy, and you slap it on the side of the thing's head, and it immediately the area around it begins to darken, and you see like the veins begin to like underneath the skin, and it recoils in pain. So what was I'm sorry, what was the total?
It was 18.
18. Thank you. Yeah.
Do I recognize a weakness to necrotic damage?
Not particularly.
Damn it.
No.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack my spiritual weapon.
Okay, great.
Bonk.
Yeah,
the horny Joe.
24.
Okay, that hits. Please roll for damage.
8.
The mace smacks the thing upside the head, and this thing is getting beaten from every angle. All right,
Just beating the meat off this guy.
right.
Poor dick.
Damn it.
Texas, it was your turn. What would you like to do?
What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fire magic missile at it.
Okay.
That's what I do best.
All right, no wild magic.
If we never get another one.
Just bubbles on that one time.
Yeah, really. 4.
It was great though.
3.
Classic.
4.
God damn. Okay, so that's 11 plus 3, 14. All right.
It'd be funny the next time it does happen, he does.
The magic missiles zoom right between Delric and Bronin's head, smashing down, going down the thing's throat, basically blowing up inside its mouth. Anything else, Texas?
That's gross.
The creature is going to.
This is not how I expected my day to go.
I was just sleeping in the water.
I wanted the last green egg.
It's gonna go after
We come
Kree
into his
again.
house and fuck his day up.
We got a taste for Kree. So the 20. Does a 20 hit Kree?
Yes.
With disadvantage?
Oh, right, disadvantage.
Vicious
Sorry.
mock
Yeah.
I'm calling mockery.
It was a 16 hit.
Love that. My armor class is 16, so yes. Yes.
All right. So it goes to bite you.
And I bite it back.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as the thing crunches down on you.
Okay.
Could you please make a Constitution saving throw?
This team has 2 brain
Or was
cells.
that already reduced?
Right, and one of them is
reduced it.
Cornelia.
Yeah, so one of them is with Cornelia.
20. Dirty 20.
We're the collective.
20. Okay. You managed to fight off the whatever ichor it is pumping into your body.
Did you say 6 points of damage? 5 points?
5 points. It goes to attack you with a tentacle.
Fun. Adults.
Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. And it goes to attack you with its other tentacle.
Woo.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
And it.
Healing word.
You take 5 more points. This of bludgeoning damage as the tentacle slams into you, and you are yet again grappled and restrained.
Damn.
Damn, Daddy. No.
All right. Well, I've got this one down. If y'all want to get the other 2.
Yeah.
And that is the creature's turn. Billy, what would you like to do?
Let's pull up that crossbow again and wind it up.
All right, make an attack.
9, 10, 11, 12, which doesn't hit.
It's the crossbow bolt joins its brethren somewhere at the back of the cavern.
Drat.
You're gonna have a fun time getting all those later.
Back in the water.
No.
He is having too much fun with that.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bonus action bardically inspire Ronin, I
Okay.
think.
All right.
And that'll be my last bardic inspiration.
Very good.
And
You have
Ocean
an extra
Man.
die 6.
I fucking love that song. No lie.
You are inspired by Billy's song. All right. Anything else, Billy? Is that it?
That'll be my 10. I'll dance
Cree?
for 30 feet.
After we fight, I need to shower before my audition.
Yeah, right. Jump
Cree,
in the water.
So I'm restrained.
you are grappled and restrained.
So that means I can't make any sort of attack even to the tentacle?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, then I try to break free.
Very good.
We're gonna get marked, man. We're gonna
I know.
start twitching
Check?
and shut down.
Strength check, yes,
Oh,
please.
you're getting marked, all right.
That's
That's a 12.
12 does not
Wait, no, that's
manage
an
to do
11. I lied. I'm sorry.
it. An 11.
oh,
You,
it worked.
does not work. You try to get out, but you are unable to get free of it.
God damn it, John!
And that is your turn.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. Bronin, what would you like to do?
Stab.
Stab.
Yeah.
Make an attack.
I'll do two-handed.
Okay.
If we win this fight, we need a Final Fantasy like sound.
That's Super
Go ahead,
Mario,
son.
guys.
Go ahead and start downloading it.
6.
A 6.
It's also
No,
copyright.
the bardic inspiration.
Oh, a die 6. Yes. So you can add die 6.
You can't tell by the way I use my walk.
22.
I don't know.
That
Bee Gees.
22 hits.
Yeah.
All right. Please roll for damage.
By the light of
Fiji is for
Iluid,
the
I've got
people.
one more of these I can use. Divine Smite.
Okay.
Or
Smart.
was the other one better?
The seagull.
No, I'm gonna do Thunderous Smite.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Thunderous Smite.
She's gonna come
Yeah,
back.
is the
and
water a conduit? Is it
Her and Kelvin
electrified?
come strolling.
It's not lightning.
Well, we
it's
all
thunder.
died this evening. This is like her and Kelvin are the last
Yeah.
two.
What is
We all
that?
play
Is that a
Seagull.
9?
That's a 6, brother.
JJ hires a new cast entirely.
All right, so that's 9.
Thinking about it.
9 plus.
Come on, man. This is my only paying gig I got right now.
2d6.
Come on, big money.
It's weird from the
10.
side of him.
10 points of damage.
Woo.
Great.
No, 19.
19 points of damage. Oh wow. Okay, great.
Really good.
Okay. All right. So you come crashing down with your sword again. Again, it explodes with this massive sounding, like resounding, thunderous crack
Boing.
that echoes throughout the cavern. Again, right next to your ear, like just
God,
like.
that's the other ear. I won't be able to hear my partner's lines, but I will listen anyways, right? Am I right?
Just wait till the other
anything else,
person is
Matt?
done. Yeah.
Okay, great. So Delric, what would you like to do?
Inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds.
Ain't got the goal.
18.
And 18 hits.
Come on, Doris.
Come on.
Oh yeah. 26.
Holy Moses. Okay. All right.
I rolled 2 10s and two 10s and an 8. That's 28. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right.
I can't count.
Okay.
28.
Okay. You again. You this time you slap both hands on this thing
On its butt
and
cheeks.
just like
that mood.
pump necrotic energy into the creature. Its skin again blackening all around its
Right
head.
your
It is-
sciatica.
It is in a very bad way. It seems to be stumbling now in the water, weak on its legs. Anything else?
Special bonus attack with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
This doesn't kill it.
Bonk.
Nope.
A nat 1.
Does not hit.
No
It
way.
does a dance.
Right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Texas, what would you like to do?
You know what I'm doing.
I'm backwards from carrying this team.
All right.
Already know though.
Magic
This is
missile.
magic
Yeah,
missile. I
yeah.
presume.
So I know
It
what
don't
you
miss.
do.
No, it don't miss, and I don't feel like dealing with misses right now. I love not missing and not moving from my spot for the whole fight.
Texas is from Jersey now.
monster
Yeah.
looks
Hey, what's up?
Like went to a party and got like a lay.
Right.
Oh, well, thank you.
2.
He's just like vibing.
3.
Are we dancing?
4.
That monster.
You wanna make
Okay.
out?
2, 3, 4, 9, 12 points of damage.
Didn't read the room.
The magic missiles slam into him again repeatedly. It looks in very bad shape.
Aw, do we feel empathetic? No.
All right. Anything else, Thexus?
Get out of my house!
All right.
In the middle of our street.
The creature, since it has you grappled, is going to lift you up and slam you
God.
straight into the ground.
No!
You
fight dick
need to
later.
make a Constitution saving throw.
How can you bear it?
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yo!
Nice. Okay.
I'm
I
stunned.
actually like being slammed on the floor.
I love it. Keeps me angry.
Joke's on you. That's my king.
If this is your
Crink.
king, subscribe to Classical Theater. No, to fuck.
To Twitch.
Give us money.
You still take 7 points of damage.
All right.
But you are not stunned, so nice save there. But you had 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you are slammed into the ground with a great deal of force, and then it will go and make a bite attack on you.
On me?
If you die and we
On
have
you.
to explain
Boy,
to
it
Brittany what
really,
happened.
it got a little nibble on me, and it's like, she's kind of, this tastes like chicken.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Shut the hell up,
What did
Gabriel.
you say, Kentucky?
Kentucky Fried
I
Chicken.
do think I would probably be a little gamey.
Yeah,
A little chewy.
6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Less good, but
Meanwhile, while you're dancing, you just in the foreground, you just
It's like the end of the Avengers with Hulk and Loki.
I'm sorry, how many, what was the
thinking Men in
damage? Was
Black.
it 8?
It was,
See, I'm not old like you.
sorry, a second
A
ago.
lot of numbers.
Back
The damage you just took now from the bite. Oh, it's
Kicking the can.
6. 6, I think.
Okay, great.
If I wanted to watch something, I watched
and
my
my
neighbors with it.
Constitution saving throw was
First, we cranked up the
Wait.
VCR.
14.
A 14. Okay, you do not make your saving throw.
Okay.
And you feel you are now poisoned. As you feel violently ill, as poison has sunk into you, which means you have disadvantage on all skill checks and attack rolls
Cool.
until you are unpoisoned.
Bless you.
I feel pretty good, actually.
Kree is getting the snot kicked out of her at the moment.
Yeah.
The
it's
last
blood.
tentacle attack is going to be against Bronin. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Okay.
Oh, you dropped your
What is this thing called again?
Odie.
fought?
Odioke.
You take 6 points of damage from the attack, and you are grappled and restrained.
Yeah.
Send some
Man,
heal
that's
and love towards
shit.
that lady.
6.
Cornelia's gonna be like, hey,
Yeah.
I came to check out the tower, and we're all just dead in the basement.
Oh my god.
No, if anyone has to die, it can't be Kree because then we have to explain to Cornelia what happened.
Later, what happened?
This thing is almost.
I feel like you
dead.
won't even have to explain.
And that is
Based on-
the creature's turn. Billy, what would you like to do?
I'd like to load up another crossbow bolt. Take a shot.
Okay, make an attack.
Vodka?
You gotta be fucking kicking my ass. That's a 10. That doesn't do shit.
kicking my ass.
They're now like
Kicking my own ass.
three crossbow bolts are have sunk to the middle of this, right
okay,
next to
hold
each
on.
other
So,
at the bottom of this
They're floating in the water.
underground level.
Don't worry, I'll swim for him.
Anything else,
later.
Billy?
I'll take a bonus action to cast Healing Word on Kree.
Okay.
I go, you're doing really fine. Hope you don't die. Phew! And then,
What a nice sentiment.
D4 plus 4, 5 points of healing.
Okay. Got ya.
And
All right.
that,
You feel a bit better, Kree.
I'm gonna hop off the rock.
Okay.
I'll do a cool somersault.
All right, and we need an acrobatics check.
Okay,
And
that was a
performance
dumb
check.
idea. Okay, 11 plus acrobatics is in the A's, which is a 13.
Okay. You make it down. Thunk.
Cool, like, or just sort of like I made it.
You make it down.
Okay.
Without hurting
And then
yourself. Ankle.
I'd like to move as close as I can to the
sciatica.
creature.
All right, so 1, 2, 3. That's your
Great.
Hi, buddy.
I will take that movement.
Okay. You hop down and make your way towards the creature. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
All right. Kree, what would you like to do?
I attempt to get out of the tentacle hole.
Okay, you are grappled.
I'm trying really hard not to.
You are grappled and restrained, and you have disadvantage because you are poisoned. So please make the check.
Oh, I think that's a memo. Disadvantage. What do I look like an actor? 7.
You do not manage to get free. Kree, that is the extent of your turn.
Okay.
There you go. Bronin, it's your turn.
I will strength check.
Yeah, I take that.
That I'll take it. That's 21.
A 21. You do in fact knock off the tentacles from around you. Okay.
Is my shield within arm's length?
It's technically in the square next to you, but I would allow you to.
I could grab it.
I would allow you to use. I would allow you to use.
Or I could.
I would allow you to use a bonus action to pick it up.
All right,
Yes.
I'll do that afterwards. I will. Can I two-handed attack and then pick it up?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
As long as,
all right,
as, long as your
yeah.
bonus action is picking up the shield, if that's what you want to do.
Yes. Wow, am I trying to do that? All right, here we go.
I'm next to you now, I think.
16.
16 hits. Please roll for damage.
Oh my God, he got possessed.
By the way, everything went.
Hey!
13.
Please give us the stage directions.
I can see that its head and its tentacles are moving, so I focus straight on the crotch, and I jam the sword right in, and that's actually where its brain is.
Andrew going, so I focus straight on the crotch. It's gonna be burned into my
I've been waiting for this.
You
for the rest of my.
You drive the sword up to its hilt into the groin of the creature, which rears back for a moment before falling completely backwards into the water, thudding, blood pouring out of it in gouts around the water there, and the water around it. And with that, we'll end tonight's session.
Wow. I will say, like most men, the brain is in the dick.
Well, there you go. Thank you very much. And thank you for joining us for tonight's episode of To Be Your RPG. If you have not yet donated to the Classical Theater Company, you should do so. It is a tax-deductible donation. You can do so below in our Twitch channel at the PayPal information below, or you can go to classicaltheater.org and make a tax-deductible donation through that. We're so glad you joined us. We will be back on December 12th for our next episode, where we pick up where we left off here in the bowels beneath the Tower of Power.
Official name?
No,
We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
Yeah. In the chat, actually, if you subscribe and follow us, you can start to create a poll. And,
We'll see.
grassroots organize to create
Give us a
the
name.
name of our tower.
The name of the tower. Thank you guys so much for sticking around.
Tower.
Thank you guys. It was great to see you. I was excited, and we'll be back next month. Do we have a winner of tonight's artwork from our dear Lindsay Earhart? The delightful Carmina Vavra is the winner of our. Thanks so much of our print. Thank you so much, Carmina, for watching tonight and joining us in the chat. She says she will name the tower. That sounds incredibly dangerous to me, but we'll take it under advisement. No. Thank you guys so much, and we look forward to seeing you guys next month. As I said, December 14th, we'll be back here. 12th, sorry, 12th, not the 14th. It's 14th today. December 12th, and we will be there for you. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all. Have a good one.